Good, that's the effect. What's going on? Has the ninth prince gone mad? He's actually making eunuchs dance for him. Listen up. This class guarantees you'll learn and get placed. Learn it well, and you'll live high on the hog with me. Fail, and I'll dock your pay. What kind of shock did His Ninth Highness suffer? His Ninth Highness used to be so timid. Why has he changed so suddenly? By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, 7 princes and 2 princesses are hereby chosen, to be tested in civil and martial arts, to determine the heir. During the trials, all princes and princesses shall show their skills. No lives may be taken. Violators will be stripped of rank. So decreed. I just got sent back in time. I haven't even sorted out this body's memories. And I'm already dragged into the fight for the throne. Great Xuan's treasury is full. And the emperor is a grandmaster. Why pick an heir all of a sudden? These princes and princesses all have powerful backers. My brother and I were born to the empress, but she died young. All we have is a shabby estate and a few dozen people. This is hell mode from the start. Court dismissed. Everyone who gets sent back has a system, storage space, or an old master. Why have I got nothing? Looks like those time travel dramas are all lies. I'm just an ordinary unlucky guy. Ding! Theodore Duo system bound successfully. Hello, host. Buddy, you finally showed up. Wait, Theodore Duo? Why does that name sound so sketchy? Other systems are all god tier and unbeatable. You gave me a shopping app? So I'm here to sell stuff in ancient times. The Teoduo system connects the host to the shopping platform from your past life. The host may use local currency, exchanged at the set rate, to buy goods from your past world.
Exchange rate.
1 copper coin equals $1. 1 tael of silver equals $1,000. 1 tael of gold equals $100,000. 1 tael of silver is $1,000. Rice costs $2 or $3 a pound in modern stores. So 1 tael buys 3 or 400 pounds of rice. That's a steal in ancient times. Do I get a starter pack? Yes, ding. Starter pack issued. The system guarantees no fakes on your first 3 purchases. For the first 3 purchases, 100 taels each. Why don't you just rob me? Wait, guaranteed no fakes. So I can normally buy fake goods? Fakes ran rampant on the shopping platform in your past life. 99 free shipping Rolexes. And $38 flying Mutai. When sent here, fakes are still fakes. But the system verifies the first 3 purchases. You'll get genuine goods. Host, you've hit the jackpot. Can't you sellers just label things real? Label them imitation? How am I supposed to use them here? Right, martial arts. I think I saw some being sold online in my past life. First 3 purchases, no fakes. Who cares what the seller ships? As long as it's labeled an authentic ancient manual when it gets here, even a fake becomes real. Boss, is this sunflower manual real? Can it cultivate inner power? Dear, all our ancient manuals are authentic. The full version, from beginner to master. Follow it and you'll surely gain inner power. Can someone untalented learn it too? How long till I become a master? Dear, don't worry. It's been a bestseller for 3 years, with rave reviews. You'll soon become a master. We're having a promotion now. If you order this sunflower manual, I'll throw in a 9 Yang Divine Skill Manual. Buy one, get one free. Is the 9 Yang scripture real too? Dear, guaranteed authentic. What a deal. Buy one, get one free. The system can't only recognize one, right? Someone, bring Steward Wang in. Your Highness, you summoned me. Steward Wang, how much cash is in the estate treasury? Your Highness, the first prince sent 100 taels last month. along with the leftover silver from last month's allowance. There are 162 taels and 3 mace total. I need 100 taels. Go get it. Yes, Your Highness. One moment. Leave. No one enters without my order. Yes. System, buy it now. Ding. Purchase successful. Sunflower Manual. At Mastery, it reaches Grandmaster rank. Special trait, once taught by the host. The practitioner's loyalty locks at 100%. Irreversible. 9 Young Divine Skill. At Mastery, it reaches Great Grandmaster rank. Note, no sex before level 7. No other inner arts may be practiced during training. Great Grandmaster. The same rank as my father, the Emperor. But divine arts take time to learn. The estate is full of spies now. I can't expose myself. As for the Sunflower Manual, it's perfect for the eunuchs. Little Shunzi. Look at this. Your Highness, this is a martial arts manual. I got it. Take it and train. Your Highness, this servant's life is yours. From this day on, if Your Highness tells me to go west, if Your Highness tells me to die, this servant will never live on. Enough. Stop kowtowing. Get up and train. Yes. Your Highness, the inner energy the book mentions. I really feel it.
It worked. He got started in less than half an hour.
This is basically a cheat code for eunuch training. Besides Little Shanzi, there are 20 more eunuchs in my estate. Ai Chempa, I don't care whose spies you are. Once you train the Sunflower Manual, you're all mine. Bring every eunuch in the estate to the front yard. Not one missing, including Steward Wang. I called you here today. For one thing, from today on, all of you will train martial arts. Your Highness must be joking. We're all useless men. How can we learn martial arts? This art was made just for you. Steward Wang, you can read, right? Your Highness, this manual. Never mind where it came from. From today on, everyone trains in this courtyard. Until you successfully draw in ki, none of you may leave. Until you succeed, no one may step out of this courtyard. Eat, drink, and relieve yourselves here. Your Highness, that breaks the rules. We still have duties to perform. Who will handle the estate's work? By tomorrow morning, anyone who hasn't succeeded gets 30 strokes. Ha! Has ninth brother gone crazy with panic? Your Highness may not know. The 21 eunuchs in his estate can barely hold a knife steady. Training martial arts? What a joke. He has no other choice. The ninth prince's mother's clan is gone. He has no support at court. He doesn't even have a decent retainer. If he doesn't make do with eunuchs, who else can he use? But starting now is far too late. Don't say that. What if he trains an army of eunuchs? The ninth prince is grasping at straws. Having eunuchs train is a last resort when no one else is available. Ninth brother has always kept to himself. Father's decree must have pushed him too far.
Ignore him.
He can't make much trouble. Your Majesty, the ninth prince has his estate's eunuchs training martial arts. Let ninth brother do as he likes. Keep watching him. Just don't let him cause trouble. This servant obeys the decree. Your Highness, I successfully drew in ki. So did I. I followed along last night. And I have ki now too. Congratulations. Starting today, you are all martial artists. Your Highness, I have sinned. Your Highness, my real name is Xiao Si. Before entering the palace, I worked as a servant at the second prince's residence. I was sent to the prince's residence 6 months ago. My job was to watch your every move. Your Highness, I work for the fourth prince. I deserve to die 1,000 deaths. Your Highness, I work for Consort D. She ordered me to keep an eye on you and report any unusual activity at once. I report to the Chancellor's household. Every month I leave a report on your situation. Under the incense burner at the city god's temple south of town. The second prince, fourth prince, Consort D, and the Chancellor's household. My residence is practically a sieve. Anyone else? Tell me everything now. I forgive you all. Good grief, 21 eunuchs. 16 knelt down, pledged their loyalty, and confessed everything. Chief Steward Wang, don't you have something to say? Oh man. Is that how a military officer salutes his commander? Your Highness, I am Wang Demao. 15 years ago, I was the former Empress Shen's deputy personal guard commander. Before the former empress passed away, she ordered me to enter the palace and become a eunuch. I went undercover in the inner palace to wait for you to come of age. The former empress left one final message. She told me to tell you, Fanner, that your grandfather was framed. 16 years ago, my grandfather was executed for treason. The entire Shen family was executed. It was a wrongful conviction, and my mother knew 16 years ago that she would die. She even prepared a contingency plan. All of you, get up. I'll pretend I never heard that. Whoever you served before, you still serve them now. But from this point on, before passing along any messages, discuss the contents with Chief Steward Wang first. Thank you, Your Highness. Hey, practicing the sunflower staff technique makes them completely loyal to me. This feature is incredibly useful. A spy instantly becomes a double agent. From now on, I'll know everyone's business. Chief Steward Wang, of the 20 guards in the residence, how many work for someone else? At least 5. The other 15 served under me years ago. Their backgrounds are clean. They only pretend to be lazy. What about the palace maids and servants? Half the maids were assigned by the Imperial Household Department. The other half were gifts from various consorts. All the servants were bought outside the palace. There are tricks to buying people. I can't guarantee they're all clean. So half the people in this residence are spies. Looks like the only reason I made it to 17 was because my big brother protected me, plus my talent for being invisible. Rest assured, Your Highness, as for last night's events, I've already taken care of everything. The only rumor that got out was that the 9th prince had no one to rely on and was making eunuchs practice martial arts. No one will take it seriously. As for the fact that they developed inner power overnight, that rumor never got out. They would never dare tell anyone. They developed inner power. It would be a death sentence. I also had the courtyard surrounded last night. No one got close. Wang Demao really is reliable. Mother's people are something else. Chief Steward Wang, what do you think of this technique? Your Highness, I've spent over a decade in the army and 15 years in the palace. I've never seen a technique like this. For ordinary people, successfully drawing in qi takes 3 months at best, and a year at worst. They also need talent and a great master. But last night, all 21 of us succeeded in as little as half an hour. Even the slowest had done it by dawn. Even a technique from the legendary celestial realm couldn't achieve anything like this. You practiced last night too. What level are you at now? Your Highness, this technique was made for me. For 15 years. My meridians were blocked. They began to open after just 1 incense stick. I'm not at my peak yet. But my super martial artist realm has returned. What about little Shunzi and the others? Little Shunzi has a weak foundation, but he's highly perceptive. He's at the peak of the unranked level. In a few days, he should reach the 3rd-rate threshold. The others had practiced basic martial arts before. So they're already proper 3rd-rate martial artists. Chief Steward Wang, train them from now on. Have them serve normally during the day. and practice separately at night. Don't let anyone see through you. I'm going to see my big brother. You've lost weight. Have I? I think I look fine. After father issued the edict yesterday, you had the eunuchs in your residence practice martial arts. What were you thinking? So my residence has his spies too. He's not even trying to hide it anymore. I'm just putting on a show. It's better than doing nothing. True, the 20 or so eunuchs in your residence wouldn't stand a chance against even one of his guards. Still, martial arts can't be rushed. Even if you have them start now, it'll take 3 to 5 years to build a decent fighting force. This is everything I've built up over the years. 12 martial artists, 6 first-rate, 4 second-rate, and 2 super martial artists. 23 retainers. About half are scholars and half are fighters. But none are truly outstanding. 120 guards. They're all veteran soldiers from the frontier army who have seen real combat. Big brother went to war at 16 and fought for over 20 years.
He built all this by risking his life.
With so few people, he can't compare with the other princes. No, wait, why is he showing me everything he has? This feels like he's making arrangements for his death. How are the guards in your residence? Wang Demao said. 5 of the 20 guards work for someone else. Whose people are they? He didn't have time to find out. Wang Demao said he'd handle it. Wang Demao was one of Mother's people. I trust him to get things done. 9th brother, I need to tell you something. Father's edict wasn't a whim. I received word that 2 months ago, while father was meditating in seclusion, something went wrong. What went wrong? I don't know. I only know he looked unwell when he came out. The next day, he summoned the Grand Secretary and the Minister of War. The 3 of them talked all afternoon in the Hall of Diligent Government. Then, less than a month later, this imperial edict was issued. Could father have been injured? No. If a grandmaster were injured, would news really spread that easily? There has to be more to this. And all 9 people father chose are adults. Obviously, who would test minors? That's not what I mean. He even included 5th sister and 7th sister. That means he doesn't plan to choose based on birth order or legitimacy. So I'll lose at least half my supporters. That's true. The people who supported Big Brother were mostly old conservatives obsessed with primogeniture and legitimacy. But now that this edict is out, half of them will surely abandon him. These are for you. You can trust every one of them. Big brother, what are you doing? Don't stand on ceremony. We're brothers by blood. We're in this together. Mother's gone. Grandpa's gone. No one at court is on our side. Father says it's a test. But if something goes wrong, the loser dies. That's the only outcome. Did something happen to Big Brother? Half a month ago, word came from the front. Shirong has invaded our borders. Some officials have already raised the issue. They say Shirong is coming in force. I have to go. You don't have to go. Someone clearly wants to get you out of the capital. That's why I'm worried. If I go to war, what will you do in the capital? It's a critical time in the court examinations. Can you really beat them? So you gave me these names, just to help me protect myself? Then does Big Brother know that this trip could get you killed? I'm not talking about dying in battle. Someone wants you dead. I know, but can I refuse? Father hasn't made his position clear. The Ministry of War hasn't issued orders, but word has already been put out. If I don't volunteer, I'll be branded a coward. A prince who's afraid to fight has no place in this contest. It's an open and honest scheme. Even knowing it's a trap, I have to jump in. Whoever set this up is ruthless. Big brother, have you considered one possibility? What if father wasn't injured? What did you say? Who started the rumor? About father going into seclusion and suffering an accident? Have you looked into it? Where did the rumor start? What was the source's motive? I investigated. It started with a eunuch in the inner court. They say someone close to Li Dequan got drunk and let it slip. By the time I traced it back to that eunuch, he was already dead. No loose ends. It was like he'd been silenced. The harder it is to investigate, the more suspicious it is. If father really was injured, how could something like that get outside? Li Dequan's lips are tighter than a coffin lid. Even if the people around him drank 100 pounds of liquor, they wouldn't dare say that, unless someone wanted people to think father was injured. If father wasn't injured, then issuing this test decree was clearly bait. It's a shame the two of us don't carry enough weight. We're not even worthy of being the bait. At most, we're pebbles caught in the splash. Why not look at it another way? Once you reach the Western Front, don't come back. Are you crazy? That's building a personal army. It would be tantamount to rebellion. I never said to rebel. I said to protect yourself. Here in the capital, anyone can step on you. But with 200,000 troops under your command, who'd dare lay a finger on you? Then what about you? What do I have to fear here alone? As long as you hold 200,000 troops, the second prince, fourth prince, and fifth princess would think twice before touching me. Wouldn't they fear your wrath? Is this really the same timid ninth brother? Who wouldn't even dare drink tea first? Has he been hiding his true abilities all this time? All these years, he really has had it hard. Easy for you to say. 200,000 troops. How much grain and supplies would they consume in a year? If I ignore the court's orders, the Ministry of Revenue won't fund us. What will 200,000 people eat and drink? Then force the court to fund us. Shirong raids our border every year. Every time, you're the one who goes to fight. And you win every battle. But what have you gotten in return? The best generals win without making a name for themselves. This time, once you're there, what if the enemy suddenly produces a brilliant commander? You fight each other again and again, with losses on both sides. You might even end up at a disadvantage. The war drags into a stalemate. Do you think the Ministry of Revenue would withhold the funds? They might even send more, so you can recruit troops and buy horses. After all, if the Western Front falls apart and Shirong pushes straight in, they can follow the river straight to the capital. The responsibility would be too much for the cabinet, too much for the imperial harem, and too much for any prince to bear. You need these people even more than I do, big brother. It's thousands of miles from the capital to Shirong. How many people along the way will want you dead? You know better than I do. Without these people traveling with you, you wouldn't even reach Zixian. Ninth brother, have you been thinking about all this for a while? No, I only started after you said you were going to Shirong. It just came to me. Forget about that position, big brother. If you're trapped in the capital, you can never have it. Father won't give it up for decades. Kujairong isn't surrendering. He's taking the initiative. If someone set a trap in the capital, then step outside it. Play against them from beyond the board. Let me think about it. You can think, just don't take too long. The Ministry of War can't reassign you on its own. They can only submit a memorial up the chain. If a transfer order comes down one day, it means father has approved it. Then you'll be stuck reacting. What you should do now, big brother, is volunteer before father. Oh, there's one more important thing. What else is so important? Lend me 200 taels of silver. 200 taels, plus the 60-odd left at home, comes to over 260 taels. The fees for 2 purchases are exactly 200 taels. The rest will last till month end. Dao Duo Duo. Genuine model toys. These sellers are way too timid. They label a model so clearly. Can they claim it's factory original? It's fake either way. What's wrong with bragging a little? The system's first 3 purchases must be different categories. I still have 2 chances left. What should I buy? Right, those summoning cards kids play with. You slap the card on the ground, then shout, "Come out, little bro." and an AL man appears. Boy, this should work, right? Of course. But once summoned goods become real, they need energy to run. Whether the host has that energy, the system cannot guarantee. Yeah, makes sense. A AL man uses light energy. Where would I get light? It's not like I glow. What about cards that summon historical figures? The kind that don't need energy? Historical figure summoning cards are essentially summons for carbon-based life forms. The system can create real living beings who are 100% loyal to the host. But their strength, intellect, command, and so on are based on what's listed on the card. The system gives no extra boosts. Fine, Guan Yuncheng, a match for 10,000, and Zhao Zilong, brave as can be, would work too. Wait. Sure, in ancient times one of them could take on 100, but this is a high martial world. My father is a grandmaster. He can smash through city walls with a wave. Even if they're tough, they're still mortal generals. They probably can't beat even a super warrior. Forget it. Immortal cultivation, primordial chaos, investiture of the gods. I can't find a single one. What a crappy system. 2-person set, ships right after purchase. 2-person set, ships right after purchase. Now there's room to work with. Seller, this peerless duo summoning card. Who does peerless duo refer to? Dear, it's Zhao Yuer and Hua Wook. Haven't you seen it? Seller, that's a narrow view. What does peerless duo mean? It's the two greatest talents of an era. Every dynasty has its own peerless duo. It doesn't have to be Zhao Yuer and Hua Wook. For example, Dong Dibao and Zhang Zhenbai. They were both at Shaolin when young. Their martial arts were evenly matched. Later, one became a great general, and the other founded Wuding. Aren't they a peerless duo? Oh, right. So, should you change the title? It'll surely sell more. Dear, you have a point. So you want summoning cards for Dong Dibao and Zhang Zhenbai, right? I can change the description. The card stays the same. Does that work for you? That's exactly what I needed to hear. The chat logs are all here. System, you have to honor it. Seller, any freebies? Dear, there's also a Guo Jia summoning card. It's just a little old. It's been used, want it? Yes. Host, you're exploiting a loophole. The first 3 authenticity guarantees are for proper use, not for haggling over freebies. System, that's not fair. Who doesn't ask for freebies when shopping these days? I even ask about freebies when buying a phone case. It's just a shopping habit. How is that exploiting a loophole? Could it be that your Dao Duo is worse than regular shopping sites? A PH. The fee is a flat 100 taels per purchase. Getting multiple items through freebies is essentially dodging the fee rule. The seller offered it willingly. It's not like I forced them. That's normal business. You can't get upset about it. You... Fine, I have 1 purchase left. Next time I promise no freebies. I'll place the order properly. Let me get a small bargain this time, okay? Host, remember your promise. Ding, payment successful. Item is being delivered. Potential internal conflict detected. It really brought over their movie relationship. They haven't even arrived, and they're ready to fight, huh? One sword breaks all techniques. Looks like he's a peerless swordsman disguised as a strategist. And a peerless master, too. Can he beat Dong Dibao or Zhang Zhenbai? The gap between early and mid-grandmaster is huge. Even with one sword breaking all techniques, He'll lose against absolute power. What if all three join forces? Against my father? Zhao Tianyan is a mid-level grandmaster. There's a whole major realm between grandmasters and great grandmasters. The three together can last 30 moves. They have no chance of winning. 30 moves? I'd be long gone by then. Still, I thought the peerless duo I'd summon would be peak Dong Dibao and middle-aged Zhang Junbai. Instead, they're just two young monk boys. They're strong, sure, but they feel just a bit lacking. This purchase relied on extra gains from a freebie, so the item quality is average. If you pick just one, after authentication, they'd usually be peak grandmaster to early great grandmaster. Do you regret it, host? Damn system, you did that on purpose, didn't you? You're just trying to piss me off. I don't regret it. What I picked is the best. Host, your words don't match your heart. Your heart rate is 12% faster than usual. That usually means emotional fluctuation. Mind your own business about my heart rate. Where are the people, system? 3 people suddenly appeared in the manor. Don't you think others would notice? Don't worry. Within 15 minutes, they'll come to the prince's manor normally to serve you. Reasonable. Very reasonable. Making people appear out of thin air is too conspicuous. There's one last authenticity guarantee left. Might as well use it now. Fine, use it early. Fine. May every purchase you make from now on be fake. You're so petty. I just asked for a few freebies. I can't buy cultivation manuals now. I've bought summoning cards too. Weapons aren't worth it. Right, a storage ring. I'll have more and more secrets. I need somewhere to keep them. Immortal storage ring. 1-to-1 replica novel merch. This is it. Seller. Is this merch recreated 1-to-1 from the novel's settings? Yes, dear. It's strictly recreated from the original. How big is the storage space in the novel? The novel says it contains its own space, spanning 100 zhang. Yes, keep bragging like that. The harder you brag, the more I make. Can it bind to its owner with blood in the novel? So if someone else finds it, they can't open it? Can it be used in a martial arts world? Yes, dear. In the original, it's bloodbound. Works in both immortal and martial arts worlds. Once bound, no one else can peek inside. Can it hold living things in the original? No, dear. In the original, time is frozen in storage rings. Okay. I'll take this one. Boss, when you ship it, could you also put a few pills in the ring? Anything's fine. I'm not picky. Host, you're basically asking for a freebie. I never said the word freebie. This doesn't break our deal. Fine, but just this once. Dear, we ship straight from the warehouse. We don't have any pills. Is there a pharmacy next to the warehouse? Think about it. A storage ring is empty inside. How disappointed would buyers be? Just toss in a few pills. When the buyer opens it, wow, there really is something. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise? Fine, dear. I don't have any quick-acting heart pills. How about some Dahyo Luo pills I'm taking? Boss, can Dahyo Luo pills open up all the body's meridians? Yes, dear. System, he offered it himself. I didn't ask for it. This one, it is.
Ahem.
Ding. Payment successful. Item is being delivered. What a score! So useful. It works like a charm. Your Highness! Your Highness! Someone's here to see you. Your Highness, 3 people are at the gate. They say they want to join you. They're here? Let them in. Yes. Guojia greets Your Highness King of Fan. Guojia, early Grandmaster. Loyalty, 100. Dong Dibao, mid Grandmaster. Loyalty, 100. Zhang Zhangbai, mid Grandmaster. Siege rating, 100. Warning, the two are hostile to each other. Internal conflict has occurred. Don't assign them joint tasks. They haven't even done anything yet, and they're already fighting. Being a leader isn't easy these days. Your son greets Father Emperor. Rise. You came all this way to the palace. What's the matter?
Father, I'm here about the Western Wall raiding the border.
I've long been on the Western and know the border well. I ask that you let me lead troops well to defend Great Schwan's land. I recall you only returned from the Western Front. You barely rested a few days. You're going again? The border is urgent. I can't put private matters before duty. Granted. I've approved the War Ministry's order. Go prepare. Leave in 3 days. The orders were already approved. Looks like even if I hadn't asked, the orders would have come anyway. Ninth brother guessed right. I accept Your Majesty's decree. What have those people been up to today? Your Majesty, the second prince met with the fourth prince practiced, the sixth prince practiced swordsmanship, the fifth princess is at her estate, the seventh princess had tea with her friends. Word is the third prince will soon return to the capital. What about Little Nine? As for the ninth, 3 people joined Prince Fan's residence today. Are joining Little Nine too? One young scholar, dressed in blue with a sword like a wandering hero, and 2 young monks, bald, in grey robes. Both under 20 it seems. How skilled are they? They don't look trained in martial arts. Their walk and breathing lack martial arts. They should be ordinary people. The eldest is heading west soon. If I send him, he goes? As for the others, which one doesn't have backing? The second has noble clans, the fourth has civil, the sixth has the military, the eighth has martial, the fifth girl has the martial, the seventh girl has merchant, the third took that person as his master. Only Little Nine has nothing. Do you think Little Nine will be the first out? Of my 9 children, Little Nine is least likely. He doesn't fight, or you couldn't spot him in a crowd, but he's still my son. It'd look bad if he's the first out. Should I give Little Nine some help? Forget it. Let's watch for now. These two can't stay together. Sooner or later, their Zhang Bai is steady. He should stay at the residence. Dong Dibao is ambitious. He belongs on the battlefield. He can guard Big Brother. Tianbao, come out with me. What is it now? I'm bringing you someone. Dong Dibao greets Your Highness, Prince. Is he from your residence? He joined today. He's a good fighter. You need men on the Western Front.
Take it.
Rise. By the way, Father has approved my campaign. I leave in 3 days. Big brother, what realm are you in now? Super martial artist. What about our other siblings? Second brother, third brother, fifth sister. And seventh sister? What are their levels? Second brother Li Si is an early super martial artist. Is about the same. Seventh and eighth are first-rate martial artists. His realm is unclear, but he's surely stronger than me. The fifth girl is a peak first-rate martial artist. Is second-rate. He's not good at this. What about me? Why didn't I train before? You were weak as a child. The imperial doctors said your meridian could cause key deviation or even shatter your meridian, so Father didn't let you train. No wonder the 9 Yang divine skill. My meridians were blocked from birth. Good thing this skill is strong to slowly clear them. Big brother, I've always wondered something. Father became a grandmaster in his 60s. You're all in your 30s. Why are you only super martial artists? That's a huge gap. Father is different. How is he different? While touring the south, Father found a strange fruit. After eating it, his Ren and Du meridians opened. In a few years, he rose from super martial artist to grandmaster. That's a main character setup. Maybe one day I'll eat a fruit too. And boom, become a grandmaster. You think grandmasters grow on trees? Just boom? Something like that may not appear once in centuries. Big brother, on this trip, travel safe. All right. Zhao Shanzi, sit and eat with Your Highness. This servant dares not. No outsiders here. Sit. This food is so bland. It's just salt. No other flavor. The old owner ate this for 20 years. If I want good food, I need now that I can sell glass. No, I should call it glazed glass. Cloudy glass from the western region sells for a fortune. If I put out my crystal clear glass, those nobles will fight over it. A glass cup is just a cup. It's not that appealing. But put a whole tea set on the table, and that's different. This is it. Though this is a regular purchase, with no authenticity guarantee. Glass cups can't be fake, right? Boss, how many of these tea sets? I need a lot. Dear customer, we have 99 sets. If you want them, we can ship now. I'll take all 99, but throw in some freebies. Other styles of glassware, just add 7 or 8 pieces, around 12 or 30 different styles. Is that okay? Fine. I'm not picky. Place the order. Purchase successful. With this quality, selling one set for a few thousand taels isn't too much, right? Let's test this pill today. Why does it hurt so much? This Great Meridian pill was something new the seller into claiming could open meridians. So this system must ensure your meridians truly open. But the seller never said opening them wouldn't. So naturally, host, you bear that responsibility. So you were waiting to screw me over. You shameless dog system. Congratulations, Your Highness. That's it. Just that little reaction. Steward Wang, about how strong am I now? About mid-level second-rate martial artist. If I don't make a move, can you sense my realm? No, I can't. That doesn't make sense. Didn't they say martial artists can sense each other? Martial artists can indeed sense each other. Higher-level martial artists can sense lower-level realms, but lower-level ones can't sense higher. But Your Highness is different. Judging by internal energy alone, you're only a second-rate martial artist. But your meridians and danshan are at grandmaster level, so Steward Wang can't read you. Then grandmasters can sense each other, right? Damn, won't father see through me at a glance? No need to worry. Your Highness kind of sensing can be hidden. Martial artists can use special methods to restrain their internal energy. It's not hard to make a grandmaster seem ordinary. The key is technique. Can you do it? If I learn it, Father won't sense my true realm. There are 2 cases. First, if Your Highness doesn't use without engaging anyone, just standing normally, even a grandmaster can't detect him. But once he makes a move against a grandmaster level fighter, no disguise can hide him. After all, grandmasters have surpassed ordinary perception. They're in a higher realm. You can't hide it. Teach me the concealment technique. There, you've got it. Your Highness's inner power is still and you haven't mastered the technique, so ending it will be difficult. Once your inner power grows stronger, suppressing your presence will feel as natural as breathing. All right, wait in the study. I have something to discuss with you. Your Highness, is this glass? Be careful. If it breaks, then let it break. It's not the only one. Are you planning to sell this? Yes, for silver, but I don't know what it's worth. Let's hear what everyone thinks. Your Highness, glassware isn't rare in the palace or noble estates, but theirs contains many impurities. It's nowhere near as pure as, pardon my bluntness. This quality is worth at least 3,000 taels. One set is 3,900 taels. 19 sets, that's 100 years of my 100,000. Your Highness, this vase is worth more than the tea set. The larger the glassware, the higher the bottle is tall and slender, without a trace of impurities. People would fight to pay 5,000 taels for it. Chief Steward Wang, how are things like this usually sold in Jinling? I can't just set up a stall and shout, glass for sale. You jest, Your Highness. There are 2 types of glass dealers in the capital. The first are pawn shops. They deal with wealthy families. You leave the goods with them to sell, and they take a commission. The other type are brokers. They run errands for people who can't show their faces. Of course, you could open your own shop, but that takes capital. My 7th imperial sister is in Jinling. Doesn't she own businesses there? The 7th princess owns many businesses. Silk shops and clothing stores. Tea plantations, rouge shops, and jewelry stores. At least dozens in all. 7th Princess Zhao Lingxuan. Her mother, Consort Jia, came from a merchant family. They own Daxuan's largest Jubao house belongs to them. And consort Jia has been favored for years. The seventh princess is her only daughter. You can imagine the resources at her disposal. Can I partner with my seventh imperial? You don't need to approach the seventh princess. If you go to her first, you'll be in the weaker position. She may take advantage of you. Let her hear the news herself. When she come looking for you, she has dozens of shops under her. Makes gold every day. Can just these few items really catch her eye? Your Highness underestimates these things. The seventh princess's shops mostly cater to women. And when women shop, they don't care about usefulness, just novelty. Steward Wang, near the seventh princess's shops. Are there any pawn shops? There are. But if we pawn these items, wouldn't that be selling them cheap? We're not really pawning them. We're building momentum. Take this tea set and these vases to a few well-known pawn shops. Let them see the goods. Then go elsewhere, saying their price is too low. Ask around at more shops. Word will spread on its own. And then? Then we wait. The seventh princess will hear soon enough. Fine. Let's do it. Well, isn't this Steward Wang? What brings you here? Shopkeeper Joe, please look at these items. Steward Wang, these are gorgeous. To be honest, I can't name a price. Pricing them like ordinary glass would insult you. But I don't know the market well enough to go higher. Thanks for the advice, Shopkeeper Joe. I'll ask around elsewhere. Oh, you're too kind. Selling tea. Have you heard? People from the ninth prince's residence are selling things. They're called glassware. From overseas, the quality is superb. So good that even shopkeeper Joe at Ruifeng Pawn Shop couldn't price it. Something even Zhou Yunheng can't afford. It must be good stuff. Your Highness, news from the south side of town. Steward Wang from the ninth prince's residence brought overseas glassware to several Southside pawn shops and our shops for quotes. All the shopkeepers said they'd never seen such quality. Note, the glass is completely clear, without a trace of impurity. Unprecedented. Sounds like good business. Guards. Your Highness, find out what good things are in Ninth's residence, and which shops Wang Demao visited today, and what he asked about. Find out everything. Yes. Your Highness, that's roughly the news from the south side. Where did Ninth get these things? We found nothing. An insider says they're from overseas. They're just glassware. From overseas? He doesn't even have a decent retainer. So where would he get overseas connections? Could the 3 retainers who joined him yesterday have brought them? I suspected that too. I sent people to investigate, but there are no results yet. Any movement from eldest brother? Prince Yu volunteered for the Western Front yesterday. The War Ministry issued the order today. The first prince's residence has been preparing for war all day.
Eldest brother is really leaving?
Leaving Ninth alone in the capital? Number. Eldest brother is a fine fighter, but he's not very shrewd. Why would he volunteer for the Western Front? Unless it wasn't his own idea. Or he has an excellent strategist now. Keep watching. I want to know Ninth's every move. Yes. Is this little matter worth coming all this way for? No matter what he does, he's just an idle prince. He can't make waves. Just keep an eye on him. Don't make a fuss. Yes, Your Highness. Have you found where the glassware came from? Your Majesty, no. Is eldest leaving? The first prince departs the day after tomorrow. Did Ninth go to eldest's residence? Yes, and of the 2 monks who joined him, he left one at Prince Yu's residence. What is Ninth up to? Could eldest volunteering for the Western Front also be Ninth's idea? Eldest has never done this before. How interesting. I want to see what this young son of mine can really pull off. Issue an edict. Add 20 Imperial Guard escorts to Prince Fan's residence. Pick them from the Imperial Guard, the best ones. Is this protection or surveillance? The Imperial Guard is the elite of the elite. They're never casually assigned to princes. Also, Ninth's household allowance doubles starting next month. His monthly stipend doubles too. Speak to the Imperial Clan Court. Tell them it's my order. Ninth. Oh, Ninth. You have valuable goods, and your eldest brother is leaving. Your 7 siblings each have their own power. If I don't help you, you won't survive the first round. But if I help too much, you'll become everyone's target. I can only add fuel to the fire. Whether that fire catches, and whether it burns others or burns you, depends on what you can do. I'm already at late first-rate level. It feels like a dream. Your Highness, the 7th princess should have confirmed the news by now. She entered the palace this evening and hasn't come out yet. That means she takes this seriously. Too seriously to decide on her own. It also means the families behind Consort Day may be interested in this business. That's good news. My 7th sister probably won't come tomorrow. But other merchants surely will. Shop owners, pawn shop keepers, even people from other princes' residences. If the price is right, we can sell a few first. The residence needs income, and it'll put pressure on 7th sister. Rest assured, Your Highness. By the way, Your Highness, Eunuch Li Diquan sent someone today, with 2 orders from His Majesty. First, 20 Imperial Guard escorts for Prince Fan's residence. They'll arrive tomorrow morning. Second, Prince Fan's monthly stipend and household allowance will double next month. What does father mean by this? Does he pity me now? He left me in a corner for 20 years, ignoring me completely. And suddenly he pities me? That makes no sense. Looks like father is still fishing for a big catch. 9th Prince, I am Zhou Tishan, Captain of the Imperial Guard's Left Battalion. By decree, I bring 20 brothers to guard Your Highness. Among these 20 guards, there are 4 early third-rate fighters, and Zhou Tishan, who calls himself a captain, is at peak third-rate. Are ordinary Imperial Guards this strong? I'm heading out on business. All of you, come with me. At once. Leaving already? Yes, tomorrow morning. First, we'll muster troops at the West Camp, then march west. How many men are you taking? 200 recruits. They're all veterans who returned from the Western Front with me. I'll raise another 20,000 at West Camp. The Western Front is desperate. We need to get there first. So few men? That's all the War Ministry gave me. Can't be helped. Once you're at the Western Front, brother, be extra careful. Stabilize things first. Don't rush into fighting the Zhairong. Stall them. Wear them down. If the court asks, say the enemy outnumbers us. We can only hold out for reinforcements. And supplies? Ask the Revenue Ministry for more every time. Even if we can't use it all, finding somewhere to store them works too. Are you telling me to avoid battle? Not avoid battle. Preserve our strength. How did 9th brother suddenly become a different person? You can even advise me on war now. 9th brother, you've grown up? Then give me some advice. Those old brothers who fought with me from start to finish. Now some are dead, and some are crippled. Only a little over 800 remain. How should I arrange their lives? That's a bit of a headache. Big brother, those old men are all martial artists. They eat a lot, and now they're injured. Without the ability to work, they're a burden. Where are they now? I gathered them at the farm in Yong Fields. But the farm only has 1,500 mu. That's nowhere near enough. What are their skill levels? A few are first-rate. Most are second or third-rate. They earned it all on the battlefield. They have plenty of real combat experience. Their bodies just can't keep up anymore. Missing limbs isn't a big issue. Internal injuries and damaged meridians are the real trouble. They can't even care for themselves. and I still have to subsidize them every month. Once the liquor, salt, and sugar businesses take off, they'll definitely attract attention. The Duo system is my factory. But I still need a front. Things can't keep appearing out of thin air, and Big Brother's old soldiers have clean identities, simple backgrounds. They're perfect for building a cover. Big Brother, why not send all those veterans to my estate? I need workers over there. They'd be put to good use. Ninth Brother, are you going into business? Yes, but I haven't worked out the details. It never hurts to have people ready. All right. I'll have someone send you the list. Pick whoever you want. Take those who are willing. Don't force anyone. No, I'll take as many as there are. The disabled are fine too. They can at least stand guard. Your Highness? Captain Joe. At your service. The 20 of you don't all need to guard the front gate. Set up rotating shifts. 4 men per shift. Set the shift changes yourselves. The rest can rest when they need to, and train when they need to. My manor is in some important place. We don't need this many men standing around. Your Highness, we were ordered to protect you. We dare not slack off. I never told you to slack off. 4 men on guard, 16 on standby. They can still step in when needed. Besides, having everyone standing here doesn't look good to the neighbors. Yes, Your Highness. Your Highness, you're finally back. 12 groups came by today. The first was the manager of Juan Pawn Shop in the South District. Then came people from the pawn shop and antique trade. There were also street runners for wealthy families. Mr. Guo had them all sit far away and watch. The sunlight hit the cups and made them almost blinding to look at. Near noon, Mr. Guo said there were enough people, so they could start selling. How did he sell them? By auction. Mr. Guo displayed only one of each item. Then he had the groups bid against each other. He said these were the only items for sale today. The highest bidder won. Payment was made on the spot. And the goods were taken right away. The Guo family has talent. They figured out auctions without a teacher. They made the buyers outbid each other. That's a ruthless move. How much did they sell for? 2 tea sets? One went for 3,200 taels. The other went for 3,500 taels. Tallmouth cups, 300 taels. Lotus bowls, 500 taels. Lidded jars, 2,000 taels. That adds up to 9,500 taels. Who bought them? One family that bought a tea set was Ruifeng. They sent a shop assistant, Zhou Yongchang. The other was a brokerage run by a Wu. They ran errands for a noble in the east side of town. They didn't say who exactly. The long-necked cup was bought by an antique dealer. The lotus bowl was taken by a trading house owner. As for the jar, someone from the 7th princess's residence bought it. Her stewardess came to buy it. She even left a note before she left. I've heard 9th Brother has some rare treasures. Tomorrow, at 9:45 a.m., tea will be ready at Yulu in the south for 7th sister. Your Highness, the 7th princess is testing you. Testing what? How much stock you have, and whether you're easy to deal with. She sent the note first. She's already lowered her stance. She didn't call herself, I, the princess, or call you Your Highness. She only wrote 7th sister. She's playing the sister card. No business talk. Only family matters. Family matters are easier to discuss. Business follows rules. She's giving you a way out and leaving herself a fallback. Not a drop of water gets through. 7th sister truly is clever. What kind of place is Lanyu Tower? It's a business owned by the 7th princess. It has 3 floors. The private rooms on the 3rd floor aren't open to the public. They're just for guests. Fine, I'll meet her tomorrow. By the way, Guojia, why sell only one of each item? So they'll come back and pay more for the other one. To make a pair? Your Highness saw through it. Just an idle move. Nothing worth mentioning. Any news from Li Dequan? The 2nd prince spent today discussing matters with his advisors. The fourth prince practiced martial arts at home. In the afternoon, he visited Consort D for half an hour. He didn't look too happy when he left. The sixth prince practiced swordplay all day at the drill field. At dusk, he had tea with a scholar. The eighth prince had visitors at his residence. They seemed to be from a sect. Their identities are still unclear. What about the fifth and seventh girls? The fifth princess rode and practiced archery at her estate outside town. Nothing unusual. The seventh princess went to Lanyu Tower in the south today. She didn't stay long before returning home. What was she doing at Lanyu Tower? She said she was preparing to host a guest tomorrow. We believe it's the ninth prince. Also, people from the seventh princess's residence went to the ninth prince's estate this morning. They sent a clerk in to buy a glass item. It cost 2,000 taels of silver. Even the finest Western glass costs only a few hundred taels. Zhao Ju sold a glass jar for 2,000 taels. Looks like the goods really are that good. Good enough that even seventh girl couldn't sit still. What about Zhao Ju? The ninth prince went to Prince Yu's residence today. He stayed for an hour. He returned home that afternoon. After he returned, Mr. Guo sold some glassware. They made 9,500 taels in all. That boy makes money better than his father. No wonder I rewarded him yesterday. And he never came to thank me. So he's got money now. He doesn't value it anymore. The eldest leaves tomorrow. Zhao Ju still made a special trip to see him today. They are brothers, after all. They do seem close. But what is brotherhood in the royal family worth? Looks like it's time to find Zhao Ju a wife who can keep him in line. Here's what we'll do. Choose one eligible girl each from civil official and military families. Let them spend 3 months with Zhao Ju. When the time is up, Zhao Ju may choose one. Then grant them marriage. Your Majesty, that's ruthless. This isn't a marriage grant. You're pushing the ninth prince into the spotlight. Li Dequan, tell me. Who would be a good choice? Your Majesty. From the civil side, we could choose the second daughter of Zhang Zhuan, head scholar of the Hanlin Academy, Zhang Wanqing. She's 16. She's well-read since childhood. She's known in the capital as a talented lady. She isn't betrothed yet. Zhang Zhuan is an upright man. But would he give up his daughter? The imperial decree hasn't been issued yet. I dare not speculate. But Scholar Zhang has served for 30 years and has always been honest and fair. If Your Majesty chooses her, all she can do is give thanks. The Hanlin Academy has been sidelined for over a decade. His learning is solid, but he's too blunt. He refuses to take sides. Bringing his daughter into this could be a blessing or a curse, but she's perfect for stirring things up. What about the noble clans? We could choose Zhang Mingku, eldest legitimate daughter of the Zhangs of Xingyang. She's 17, the finest of her generation. Skilled in both letters and martial arts, especially martial arts. She once beat several clan brothers at the Zhang training ground. The Zhangs of Xingyang, an older clan than even the Kuis. They're arrogant to the core. Bringing in those old scholars would be interesting. What about the military side? We could choose Chang Yuchuang, eldest daughter of Marquis Ding Yuan, Chun Dingbeng. She's 18 and grew up on the frontier with her father. She excels at archery and riding. When she returned to the capital with her father last year, to report on duty, Your Majesty met her. Marquis Ding Yuan is a skilled general, but he has a bad temper. He's offended many people. Tie in the military side too. Then someone can keep an eye on the army. Are these 3 enough for Zhao Ju? I dare not speak out of turn. You're cautious. That boy, Zhao Ju, has always kept quiet since he was little. I never paid him much mind.
But now...
Glass, advice for the court, and working with seventh girl. None of that is what an idle prince would do. Zhao Ju. What are you hiding? Since you've changed like this, perhaps I should change my plans too. Don't worry, sister-in-law. Big brother will return safely. I hope so. Your Highness, your estate has 2,000 mu of land. It only has 100 tenant farmers. There aren't many empty houses. There's a large compound in the middle of the estate. I'd like to clear it out first. Then add bedding and supplies to house the 800 new people. We could also send Zhang Zhan by there. He knows a little medicine. Have him see whether these people can be treated. Let them recover as much as they can. Those who can guard the estate. If not, we'll support them. Yes. Also, make their meals better. Life at Prince Fan's estate is about to improve. Thank you, Your Highness. Ninth brother, you've changed a lot. You never would have come looking for me before. And you wouldn't have had Wang Dimao run all over the South Market, just to steer people into my shops. Seventh sister is a smart woman, so I'll be direct. I have goods. You have sales channels. Working together benefits us both. Show me all your goods. They are good goods. I bought one and took it home yesterday. Mother said she'd never seen such fine glass. My goods are even better. Seventh sister can call it glass. Call it whatever you want, ninth brother. I won't ask where these things come from. I'll ask just one thing. Is the supply stable? Yes, as long as the sea routes stay open, the supply won't run dry. For now, this is all the tea ware I have. But if seventh imperial sister needs more, I can have custom designs made later. I'm willing to work together. I'll handle the sales. I have connections in Jinling, all across Jiangnan, even up north. But we need to negotiate the profit split. You go first, Sister Qing. 50-50. That doesn't seem fair, Sister Qi. My goods are one of a kind. Across the entire Great Zhuan Empire, you won't find a second seller with this quality. Why isn't it fair? The shops are mine. The staff are mine. The customers are mine. Even the sales channels come from me and my family's centuries of connections. All you do is supply the goods. I handle everything else. 50-50 already accounts for our family ties. That's not how it works, seventh imperial sister. The shops, staff, and customers are worth something. But I don't need you. There are plenty of merchants in Jinling. I can find anyone, and they'll sell the goods just as well. Then how much do you want? 80-20. I take 8, you take 2. Ninth brother, that's way too harsh. 20% won't even cover my costs. The shop's under my name. Rent, labor, transport, and payoffs everywhere. Do you know how much I spend every month? With only 20%. Am I supposed to live on air? Seventh imperial sister, hear me out. My goods don't just fall from the sky. They come by sea and land. There are storms and pirates along the way. At every port along the route. Don't you have to pay someone off? And how many people die in transport? Oh, are you complaining now? Like you're the only one who can? 80-20 is unreasonable. 60-40 at most. 7 sis, that's too little. My risks are too high. How about 70-30? I take 7, you take 3 pure profit. 30% of the net profit? After rent, labor, and payoffs, there'll still be plenty left. That jar from yesterday? Ninth brother sold it for 2,000 taels. But if it were in my hands, I could sell it for at least 3,000. I could sell a tea set for 30% more. And once shipped out of town, the price could double. How do we calculate the cost? I decide what the cost is. For goods brought by sea and land, I know the purchase price. I won't inflate it. I'll give you an itemized list with every shipment. You can trust me if you want. If you don't, send someone to check. So I just have to take your word for the cost? A tea set only costs a few dozen coins right now. I could report it as 2,000 taels, making you think I barely made a profit, while making a fortune myself. Ninth brother, at least you're honest. Doing business with seventh imperial sister. I have to be honest. Fine, 70-30. You report the costs. I trust you, but there's one condition. You only handle the supply. I set the selling price.
Agreed.
Also, I get first pick of every shipment. When a batch arrives, I choose first. You can give the leftovers to someone else. Fine. But after you make your selections, I'll handle the remaining goods myself. You can't stop me from selling them to others. Deal. Consider this a gift. It's for you, seventh imperial sister. It's beautiful. Fine, I'll take this one. I'll put it in the shop for now, and let a few old customers take a look. I'll spread the word. As for the first shipment, I'll start with 90 tea sets to stock the shop. Ninth brother, 90 sets is no small order. Can you supply that many? Don't worry. I have exactly 97 sets in my storage ring. Guojia took 1 set. That leaves 96 sets. Send 2 sets to big brother. Send 2 sets to father. And 1 set to consort day. That's only a few dozen copper coins. Even at 3,000 taels per set for 90 sets. That's still 270,000 taels in sales. The great families in Jinling are sitting on piles of silver, and they don't know where to spend it. I'm not worried about selling them. 7th sister. There's something I need to make clear first. The cost of this shipment isn't cheap. 1 tea set costs 2,000 taels just to produce. How long can you keep that price? Hard to say. If the sea routes go smoothly, the price should drop once we increase the volume. But if the seas become dangerous, the price could go up instead. Fine. 2,000 taels it is. Give me the list later. Deduct the cost from the payment. Your Highness, are you looking for a storefront? Yes, I want to open a restaurant. So I need a place first. It can't be too small. I won't have room to work in a small place. This place looks like it's been empty for a long time. What happened? Your Highness, this place used to be a silk shop. The owner was surnamed Cheng. His name was Cheng Wanshen. Last year, he got dragged into a lawsuit over grain transport. The government sealed the shop. The seal was eventually removed, but no one has taken over the shop since. What about Cheng Wanshan? He's not easy to find. I heard he offended someone powerful in that lawsuit. After he was released, he rarely showed his face. It's in the middle of the main street, where foot traffic is heaviest. Yet it's been empty for over half a year, and no one dares touch it. Looks like he offended someone with serious connections. How is this place doing? Your Highness, this restaurant has been open for 3 years. Business has always been mediocre. The food is average, and the prices aren't low. It survives on its prime location. This is where several main streets meet. People traveling north or south can stop here for a meal. It doesn't have many regulars, but it doesn't lose money either. Guojia, what do you think of me buying this drunken, immortal pavilion? Your Highness, this restaurant isn't for sale. Look at that waiter. He saw our grand entrance and didn't even stand up. Either he has no sense, or they're not worried about business at all. The owner isn't short on silver. Let's go in and have a meal. We'll see how their food is. The food is average, but the liquor is drinkable. It's made from pure grain. The alcohol content is low, and it's even a little sweet. How long has this shop been open? 3 years. Who's the owner? Sorry, sir, I can't say. If you need something, you can speak with our manager. Great location, poor management. The owner doesn't need the money. They definitely won't sell outright. But with another approach, say, a partnership, we might have a chance. Your Highness, someone from the palace is here. Who is it? Eunuch Li Dekan brought him. The imperial decree is waiting in the main hall. Your Highness, this servant pays his respects. Eunuch Li, you're too kind. May I ask what decree His Majesty has issued? The imperial decree has arrived. Prince Fan, receive it. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, I have learned that Prince Fan Zhaofan has reached the age of 20 and possesses both virtue and talent, yet remains unmarried. I hereby order the Grand Secretariat and the Imperial Clan Court to confer, and from the families of civil officials and military generals, Select one young woman of suitable age from each. She shall spend 3 months with Prince Fan at an appointed time. When the 3 months are over, the prince shall choose one of them, who shall be granted an imperial marriage. This is decreed. What is this? A royal matchmaking event. And I have to choose one? Is my father's mind really that different from a normal person's? Your Highness, please accept the decree. Your son receives the decree. Thank you for your Majesty's gracious favor. Your Highness, these are portraits of the 3 young ladies. His Majesty specifically ordered me to bring them.
His Majesty said,
You should look them over first, so you know what to expect. Wow, that's efficient. Even by modern standards, he'd be named an exemplary employee. Your Highness, His Majesty also has an oral instruction. He wants you to enter the palace tomorrow to give thanks. Around the hour of the snake, His Majesty will be waiting in Shinsang Hall. Thank you for making the trip, Eunuch Li. You're too kind, Your Highness. Then I'll return to the palace and report back. We haven't even figured out the succession struggle among the 9 princes. And now there's a royal matchmaking event. Does father think I'm not dying fast enough? Is he stuffing explosives into my arms? Guojia, what do you think? Your Highness, this decree is quite interesting. Of course it's interesting. The old man doesn't bother with anything uninteresting. I don't mean the decree itself is interesting. I mean what's behind it is interesting. Your Highness, think about it. Why did His Majesty issue this decree today? The first prince left this morning, and the imperial decree arrived at Prince Fan's residence that afternoon. The timing is too precise. Go on. Also, look at the candidates named in the decree. One from a civil official's family and one from a military family, representing the 3 biggest powers at court. His Majesty is sending the daughters of these 3 families to Your Highness, so you can choose one. What does that mean? It means father doesn't want me eliminated first? These 3 families are allies he's finding for me. Yes, and that's not all. Once His Majesty's decree is issued, the entire court will know that these 3 families are now tied to Prince Fan's residence. Regardless of whether Your Highness chooses one, and which one, all 3 families have been pulled into this game. His Majesty's meaning is clear. In this succession struggle, no one gets to stand on the shore and watch. You have to wade in, whether you want to or not. So I'm just bait father tossed into the water. To catch all the fish in the court, the emperor is playing chess. Everyone's a piece. Impressive. Jiang Zhuan's second daughter, Jiang Wanqing. I don't remember her. Zheng Ningku.
He even dared drag the Xingyang Zheng family into this.
Father really isn't afraid of offending the great families. Your Highness, which one do you prefer? They all look good, but it's hard to say. They're only portraits. They show each woman at her best. We'll only know what they're really like after we meet them. Butler Wang. Have a carriage ready first thing tomorrow. I'm going to the palace to give thanks. And my 90 tea sets. Have Guo Jia arrange them. Send 90 sets to the 7th princess's shop. Send 2 sets to Prince Yu's residence. I'll take 2 sets to father tomorrow. Send 1 set to Consort Day as well. Then look into the 2 shops in the South Market that caught my eye, and find out who owns each one. This servant will see to it. Kiddo, if I use Dado Duo to buy cooking oil and SG for the restaurant, can I use the profits to shop in the system? No, host. That will count as buying items from the system and reselling them, which violates the terms of use. Why not? The restaurant, the staff, and the ingredients are all mine. You only provided a few seasonings. That's not even 0.01%. Why can't I spend a single penny of what I earn? That's not fair. Host, Rules are rules. Rules are made by people. How can a system be so stubborn? Let me do the math for you. Rent, renovations, labor, ingredients, tables, chairs, pots, and bowls. Which of those costs nothing? You only provided oil and MSG. And now you're telling me I can't spend what I earned. That's not reasonable. Host, you're overlooking the key issue. Without the seasonings provided by the system, you couldn't make food this era has never seen. Where would the restaurant's edge come from? Then what do you suggest? Host, tough luck. Who made these rules, anyway? The Taruo system generated the rules automatically, based on the commercial laws of your past life world. No one can interfere, so they can be changed, right? Host, please state your request clearly. Well, the restaurant is a business venture. We're running together. Let's both give a little. We split it 50-50. You leave my share alone. And I won't touch yours. But I get to spend all the money I earn. Shopping through the system? Deal? 50-50 isn't fair. The seasonings provided by the system are a small part, but they create 60% of our competitive edge. So you get 4 and I get 6? The system gets 6. The host gets 4. You little schemer. What does the system need that much money for? You can't spend it anyway. Rules. Don't use the rules to pressure me. 40-60. You get 4, I get 6. The building, staff, ingredients, and management are all mine. You just provide a few seasonings. 4/10 is the most you'll ever get. 50-50? The 50-50 you just proposed? The system can accept that. But from now on, when you buy these items, the service fee will be doubled. So that whole 40-60 thing was just a setup. Even a system plays the bargaining game with me? Fine, 50-50 it is. I can't be bothered to argue. Your Highness, we've gotten to the bottom of the 2 shops in the South Market. The man Changzhou Wanshan offended was the Marquis of Wei Yuan. He's a hereditary military marquis.
He's cut from the same cloth as Marquis Chun Dingbang.
The Marquis of Wei Yuan is a fine soldier, but he has a terrible temper. He's unpopular at court, and only close to Marquis Ding Yuan. After Cheng Wanshan offended him, the shops were unsealed, but no one dared take them over. No one in Jinling wants to provoke him. As for Zuixian residence, its owner's surname is Zheng. His name is Zheng Jipeng. He's from a collateral branch of the Zheng clan of Xingyang. In Jinling City, the Zheng family has 30 or 40 businesses. Drunken Immortal House is just one of them. When the Zhengs do business, they don't care if it makes money. They care about their name and image. Drunken Immortal House is in South Market's busiest spot. It's been open 3 years, with mediocre business, yet they never thought of closing it. In other words, this shop isn't about money. Right, the Zhengs don't lack silver. They want prestige. With Drunken Immortal House right there, every passing merchant sees it. That's enough. One is tied to military generals, and one is backed by noble clans. They match the 2 families in the decree. That's too much of a coincidence. Set that aside for now, Guojia. Do you think those 3 families would marry their daughters to me? It's not that your Highness isn't good enough. The timing is wrong. The fight for the throne has just begun. No one knows how it'll end. If they marry their daughters to you now, they'd be openly taking sides. What if your Highness loses in the end? So none of them wants the marriage, but they don't dare refuse outright. They have to respect His Majesty and the imperial clan court's dignity. They all want to stall until the 3 months are up. Your Highness sees right through them. What if there were a way they wouldn't have to marry off their daughters and could still save face? Your Highness means compensate them with silver, shops, or other benefits in exchange for skipping the 3-month selection. That might actually work. Of course, they don't want to marry off their daughters. And I don't want an unwilling wife. It's a perfect fit. I give them a way out. And they give me benefits. We each get what we want. Everyone wins. I've lived half my life. And this is the first time I've heard rejecting a marriage sound like business. And from a prince, no less. Fine. I need to sound out father first. Or I might give the old man a fit and get punished for it. I can't deal with those 3 families myself. Please make the trip today. Deliver invitations to the 3 estates. Say Prince Fan invites the 3 young ladies to visit his country estate tomorrow. Be sure to note that it's a long trip, and I may stay there a few days. They surely won't agree, right? Naturally. What family would let their daughter stay at my estate for days? Even if nothing happened, outsiders would still talk. So they'll definitely refuse. Then pass this along. I've taken a liking to Nan's silk shop and drunken immortal house. Too bad I lack influence and connections. Whichever family helps me get those shops. If I'm pleased, I might return from the estate that same day. Add one more thing. I don't want their silver. I just lack connections. I'll pay full price for the shops. If you deliver that message, 2 families will surely make a move. But what if all 3 do? There are only 2 shops. All 3 families may act. How will your highness handle that? I don't care about the process. Only the result. Whoever gets one first, I'll see. As for whoever comes later, sorry. I have a bad memory. I might forget when I return to town. So your highness isn't some idle prince. You're a venomous snake playing dead. You lie still. But when you strike, there's no warning. Fine, it's settled. You handle this. I'm going to the palace. Oh, if those families ask about me, make me sound as awful as possible. Say I have dirt on you, so you had to follow me.
Understood.
Your son greets father. Rise. You've seen the portraits. What do you think? Do you like any of them? Father. All 3 ladies are from fine families, beautiful and talented. I wouldn't dare judge them lightly. Stop giving me official talk. Do you like them or not? Just say it. Father, honestly, I've never met them, so saying I like them isn't realistic. But the women father chose, I trust. You do know how to talk. Father taught me well. Oh, father, you asked me to spend 3 months with the 3 ladies. Then choose one for a royal marriage. I've thought of a way to save all 3 families' dignity and fulfill your decree perfectly. Let's hear it. I have an idea I'd like to present to father. Invite the ladies to stay at my estate. The 3 families will surely fear it. And trade shops to avoid the selection. Xiaoju, are you using my decree to do business? I wouldn't dare. It's just that forced love isn't sweet. None of the 3 families wants to marry off a daughter. And I don't want an unwilling wife. Rather than make it ugly. We should be frank now. Each side gives a little, and everyone's happy. Are you that short of silver? Father, I desperately need it. I have a whole household to support. There are 800 wounded and disabled people at my estate to feed. My allowance isn't nearly enough. I'm too embarrassed to ask you for money, so I can only try a little business. Am I supposed to know about 800 people? Fine, I do know, but you just say it right in front of me? You won't even hide it? I don't care what you do. But one thing, I don't want any family harmed, especially no deaths. I understand? Oh, father, I brought you 2 tea sets and some small items. They're nice. The packaging is better than your 7th sister's shop. Father even knows the packaging at 7th sister's shop? So 7th sister has already made her move. No one in the royal family is simple. Father flatters me. I was just lucky to find a sea route. Zhaoju, do you really not want my throne? I can't stay silent. Staying silent now is asking to die. Father, I've never wanted that seat. Not before, and not now. I just want to be a wealthy man, with silver in hand. Enough to eat and wear. Attendance when I go out. And servants at home. That's enough. Though more silver is always better. At least you're honest. Fine, go. Handle those 3 families as you see fit. Your son takes his leave.
His Highness the Ninth Prince said.
The 3 young ladies are all from fine families, and he wouldn't dare be improper. But His Majesty has decreed it. 3 months is neither long nor short. They should at least meet before deciding. The country estate is quiet, not crowded and watchful like the city. It's easier to talk there. This isn't an invitation for an outing. They're forcing us to take sides. Mr. Guo, Minkyu's been spoiled by her grandfather since childhood. She's wild and knows some martial arts. She's not a well-behaved young lady. She's also shy around strangers. The Ninth Highness is very gracious. Minku shouldn't refuse. But she's been feeling ill these past few days. I'm afraid she can't go. Please visit our home when you have time. Your Highness, Minku can serve you tea herself. That would be just as good. She really did refuse. Your Highness truly sees everything coming. That's exactly right, Mr. Zheng. His Highness knew the young ladies couldn't travel far. So he didn't come in person today. He went to the palace to see the Emperor instead. He wants to see if there's any room to change things. He went all the way to the palace to see the Emperor, and you still came to ask if I was going? Isn't that clearly forcing my hand? Before His Highness left, he gave me one more message. Yesterday, he took a liking to 2 shops in South Market. One is a silk shop. The other is a restaurant. The silk shop's former owner offended the Marquis of Wei Yuan. It's been empty for ages and no one dares touch it. The restaurant belongs to the Zhang family. Business has been only so-so. His Highness thinks it's a shame. If someone could help him acquire both shops. He'll leave for his estate tomorrow morning, and might be back by tomorrow night. Then he won't trouble the 3 young ladies for long. His Highness wants Drunken Immortal's signature dish. He'll pay whatever price His Highness names, every penny of it. He's always been too shy to ask, and he doesn't know the right channels. So he wants to ask for a favor. Mr. Guo, let me think it over. Take your time, Mr. Zheng. His Highness leaves for his estate first thing tomorrow. If there's no definite answer before he goes, he may stay at the estate for 3 months. Until the Marquis returns, I'll ask around.
Exactly.
The 9th Prince doesn't want to marry, and we don't want our daughters to marry him. Neither family wants to offend the Emperor. They're just giving everyone a way out. I understand. You may leave. None of the 3 families agreed, but none of them shut the door completely. After leaving the 3 families, I made a point of stopping by South Market. There were more people outside the silk shop. Drunken Star Pavilion had a few more tables occupied too. Looks like they're more desperate than I expected. Good. I've only been here a few days, and I'm already a super martial god. What speed! Even those short dramas from my old life wouldn't dare write this. Your Highness, a lot of people are at the gate. Who is it? All 3 families are here. The Zhangs, the Chuns, and the Zhangs. They're all here. Didn't they all say they wouldn't come? One night passed, and they changed their tune pretty fast. Yes. What's going on? Why bring so many people? I looked into it ahead of time. The people behind Miss Zhang are 2 of her clan cousins. They're both scholars. They have some fame in the capital. Behind Miss Chan is one of her clan brothers. They say he's skilled in martial arts. He was admitted to the military academy last year. The Zhang sent an apprentice of Academician Zhang, a successful candidate named Lin. I've heard his writing is excellent. Looks like the 3 families planned this together. They've turned a matchmaking meeting into a spring outing. They think that with so many people watching, I won't have the nerve to speak privately with your young ladies. Quite an elaborate scheme. The Zhang family and the Zhang family have already sent people to deliver word. The Drunken Ease Pavilion deal is done. The silk shop deal is done too. But the Marquis of Dingyuan's residence hasn't sent any word yet. That matter isn't urgent. Military men are slow to change their minds. Once they figure it out, they'll come on their own. Thank you all for waiting. My estate is outside the city. It's a bit of a journey. Let's set out now, so we don't lose any time. So they came here just to show off their horseback riding. To mock me for being a prince who can't ride. It's no big deal. I had to retake my driver's test twice in my old life. No point fighting with these little brats. Guojia, did you inspect the guards from the 3 families? I did. Their leaders are all first-rate martial artists. One is at the peak of the first-rate level. The Zheng's old steward is a mid-level super martial artist. The Zheng family has been hiding their strength well. Even their steward is that powerful. The other 2 families spared no expense either. They send out first-rate martial artists too. What about the 3 women? Miss Zheng is a mid-level second-rate martial artist. The Chan girl is a late-stage second-rate martial artist. The Zhang girl is an ordinary person. But the maid beside the Zhang girl has some training. She seems to be an early-stage third-rate martial artist. Your Highness, Prince Fan. What is it? Your Highness, I'm Chan nephew of the Marquis of Dingyuan. We invite Your Highness to join us. See who reaches the foot of that hill first. So they really came to compete. Such a childish trick. I'm not good at riding. I won't join the fun.
你们自己定个规矩吧。不会都说的这么直白吗？你们各带些护卫家丁自己比吧，谁先到山脚下，谁就是头名。
殿下说的是，那我们就不客气了。撤！
Let them have their fun. With fewer people, we'll move faster. Your Highness, part of the mountain, the carriage can't get through. Something's off. I've taken this road countless times. It's never collapsed before. The break is too jagged. It doesn't look natural. We need to leave now. Form up and protect His Highness. Who sent you? Such a huge force. One early-stage grandmaster. 2 elite fighters. Our top fighters seem evenly, but they outnumber us. And half our guards left with the race. This is bad. Your Highness, Prince Fan, someone wants you dead. Will you kill yourself? Or shall we do it? Who sent you? HMP. Once you're down below, you'll know. You dare hurt His Highness? You'll have to get past me first. In such a small group, there's actually a grandmaster. Kill them. There are too many of them. Our men can't hold out much longer. Our grandmaster's easy to kill. Grandmasters are beyond ordinary. Their inner strength is endless. It's hard to keep one of the same rank down unless we outnumber them. Over this hill is my estate. Zhang Zhenbai is there treating 800 wounded soldiers.
He's a mid-stage grandmaster.
He alone can pound their grandmaster into the ground. But the estate isn't that far, nor is it that close. The mountain roads are rough. Who knows how long before he gets here? Zhao Shunzi. I'm here. You know the roads? Take a short Zhang estate. Yes. You have to make it in time. I misjudged them. There are more than 60 or must be 100. They must have gone to ambush the racers. Since they've returned, those young men are likely dead. We can't stay at the foot of the hill. Uphill. Buy time until help arrives. Go! Your Highness, we were ambushed at the foot of the hill. I don't know where Brother Yutang was. Scholar Lin fell off his horse and got. I don't know if he's alive. Enough. Keep up. The reinforcements aren't here yet. I've only been here days, and I'm already being assassinated. This is way more thrilling than my old 996 grind. Lang Junbao finally. Too slow. His Highness orders. Take this man alive. Dead or alive. One early stage grandmaster and one mid stage. 2 against 1. Am I done for today? No, I can't die. 2 grandmasters.
这个我从来没放在眼里的九皇子，手下竟然有2个宗师。我们羚羊正式传承1000年，倾全族之力也不过才供养这2个宗师。父亲还说他翻不起浪，这叫翻不起浪吗？
Oh no. Your Highness, Prince Fan. Didn't expect this, did you? Even at the mountaintop, you can't escape.
殿下力气怎么这么大？我可是2流武者。
Elite fighter, kill. You. Grandmaster. A Grandmaster. His Highness is a Grandmaster himself? That strike used nearly half my energy. I can't handle 2 more. Good thing it's over. Your Highness? Your Highness. What fine sword I like. Your Highness. This morning I thought the 9th Prince didn't look like much. Now I just want to slap myself twice. Does this look like nothing? I must be blind as a pig. Did your Highness kill him?
I did.
Gorgia? Your Highness? They saw it. Don't kill them. Who do you think they work for? Consort Day. No. She has no motive. And no Grandmasters on the surface. 7th Princess? Even less likely. He just made a deal with me. If he kills me, who will he buy from? Could it be the other princes? Maybe, but it's unlikely. Assassination is no way to win them. Doesn't seem like their style. Their family? They left with me this morning. They wouldn't strike with their own daughters present. It's not worth it. Are we invisible to you? Can't you be more discreet discussing this? Your Highness, may I say something?
说一句话。
Your Highness, they're from Drizzle Tower. What kind of group is Drizzle Tower? An assassin group founded less than 10 years ago. They take jobs for assassinations, spying, and protection. They are ranked 3rd among assassin groups. According to our clan elder, they have 2 Grandmasters openly, and 10 elite fighters, over 300 first, second, and 1 Grandmaster combined. Now they only have 1 left. Big brother, Prince Yu, 2 Grandmasters. One came to kill me. The other went after Big Brother. Drizzle Tower wants to eliminate us both. Gorgia, leave now and catch Prince Yu. Dong Dibao is with him, so he should be fine. But they have a Grandmaster. Go and keep them all here for me. Yes, Your Highness. Silencing them is easy. But the 3 families' daughters died here. If all 3 families attack me, even father can't save me. But if word gets out that I'm a Grandmaster, my 7 royal siblings will join forces to kill me first. Let's be frank. You 5 know my greatest secret. By rights, I should silence you. But heaven cherishes life. I won't do that. Stop kneeling. I don't trust oaths. You 3. I needn't say much. Our glory and ruin are tied together. If one falls, we all fall. I have many Grandmasters under me. If this gets out, who will suffer? You know well enough. Yes. As for you 2, the Imperial Guard should arrive soon. My estate is the safest place. Stay at my estate these next few days. I'll give you 2 manuals. Pick either one and train. Once you've learned the basics, you may leave. Not only am I spared, I get a manual too. I'm just a maid. Yet I've gained a prince's favor. Anyway, the Sunflower Manual and 9 Yang Divine, once they learn the basics, will make them completely loyal. Then they'll all be my people. Why would I fear them talking? Your Highness, what about that man? Dead. I kept him alive, but he wouldn't talk. I'm not good at interrogation, so I sent him on his way. Your Highness, I failed to protect you. Please punish me. Get up. You did nothing wrong. They brought a grandmaster, holding out this long took all you had. What are the casualties? Your Highness? Only 2 imperial guards remain. The 3 family's guards, except the Chun family's top fighter and the Zhang family's old steward. The servants, maids, old women, and drivers are all dead too. I am Han Hu, colonel of the left camp. I lead 1,000. I was ordered to protect your Highness. I arrived late. Please punish me, your Highness. Arrived late? 100 miles from the capital. Yet you got here right on time without word. You were clearly following me from the city. Looks like father knew something would happen today. He's testing my limits. Get up. General Han, on this did His Majesty give any other orders?
His Majesty ordered
that I follow Prince Fan's command in all things until your Highness returns to Jinling. On the surface, they're under my command. But really, they're watching how much strength I've exposed. Still, that's fine. At least we know Fine Rain Tower isn't father's. Take men and seal this road. From now on, except for these 3 ladies' families, no one else may enter or leave. Send half the troops to guard the estate too. Yes, sir. Come to the estate and tend to your wounds first. Yes, your Highness. This isn't Jinling City. It's a bit rough, but stay here for now. Tell Steward Wang if you need anything. Thank you, your Highness. It's just that my maid? May she stay with me? Not for now. She and that Zhang disciple. I have other plans for them. What's your name? Your Highness, I'm Zhang Wen. Go tend to your wounds first. Change your clothes. Yes, thank you, your Highness. Has your Highness sent word to our families? Number. But don't worry. Someone will come. Han Hu, Zhang Mingku, Chan Yushuang, and Zhang Guanqing's families will surely come. I want them to hear that your imperial guards arrived in time and wiped out the ambushers. You mean, we should say the imperial guards were ordered to protect them and cleared out the assassins beforehand. Yes, as for my 2 grandmasters, I don't want too many people to know. Just keep it from these 3 families. Don't let the news spread. Report truthfully to father. Also, when father sent you, did he say you'd be under my command for now?
His Majesty did say so.
Then that's settled. Understood. Wait. After the 3 families arrive, their servants may enter the estate. They may bring only 2 guards. The rest stay outside and guard the road with you. But neither side may contact the other. Just assign them an area to guard. Yes, sir. Go to East Village. Have tea if you want. Rest if you want. I've got things to do. What's your maid's name again? She has no name. We've always called her Little Ye. She's been with me for 5 years. She's only a low-level, third-rate martial artist. Why does she follow you? Don't you scholars look down on martial arts? Why does a young lady like you have a martial artist serving her? Your Highness, when Little Ye first came to me, she wasn't a martial artist yet. She watched the other guards train and figured out her own level. I see. Looks like Little Ye is a martial arts prodigy. A total of 832 people. 18 first-rate martial artists. 2 at the peak of first-rate. Most have internal injuries. If they're healed, they'll be an elite force. My name is Zhao Fan. They call me Prince Fan. You served Prince Yu, so you're my men too. Starting today, your food, clothes, and daily needs are on me. I don't need you on the battlefield. I just want you to live well. But there's one thing. I hold grudges. I won't help those who aren't grateful. I'd die for your highness. Get up. Let me make this clear. Your injuries, I'll find a way to treat them. How much I can heal, I can't promise, but it'll be better than now. Once you're healed, if you want to work at the estate, I'll pay you monthly. You'll get your silver on the 15th each month. If you want to go home, I won't stop you. I'll give you travel money, so you can go home with pride. Let your parents, wives, and kids see that you served under Prince Yu and healed at Prince Fan's estate. You didn't shame your families. Don't cry. You're all good men. You earned these wounds with your lives on the battlefield. Someone should treat them. That's right anywhere. Everyone get back to work. The 18 first-rate martial artists, stay. Luckily, though all 18 have damaged meridians, their energy centers are intact. And the 9 yang divine skill I practice, I'm best at. Repairing meridians. Yes, you deserve it. Transfer the inner energy over. Those broken, blocked, and shriveled. Meridians are already showing signs of recovery. Should I teach them to practice it themselves? No. Before level 7, the 9 young divine skill requires celibacy. Most of these veterans are in their 30s or 40s. They're already married, with children. Zhang Zhangbao can practice the 9 young divine skill. Once he learns it, he can transfer 9 yang energy to them. Let that energy gather at their wounds and nourish their meridians. Practice first. Heal them once you succeed. No rush? Yes. Find Zhang Zhabao a quiet room for seclusion. Send him 3 meals a day. Don't let anyone disturb him. And these injured men, give them at least 1 meat meal a day. They can't heal without nutrition. Why are you giving this back to me? Your Highness, I've memorized it all. A mid-stage Grandmaster's memory is that absurd? You memorized it all after 1 look? I have 2 martial arts manuals. One is the 9 young divine skill. The other is the sunflower manual. Choose one to practice. Once you reach the beginner level, you may leave. Your Highness, what's the difference between them? The 9 yang divine skill, once mastered, can take you to Grandmaster level. But there's one condition. Before reaching level 7, you must remain celibate. Level 7 is about mid-stage Grandmaster. Not everyone can master it. Many never reach that level. As for the sunflower manual, the bar is low and most can learn it. Once mastered, it reaches late-stage Grandmaster. But to practice it, you must first castrate yourself. Your Highness, choose for yourself, and you must choose one. I won't force you. If you choose the latter but can't bear to cut, I can find someone to do it for you. And you? Your Highness, can I choose both? Right, women don't seem to need castration. Guo Xiang practiced the 9 young divine skill as a woman. Dongfang Bubai also practiced the sunflower manual as a woman. Looks like little Ye really can learn both. Fine, you can practice both. Your Highness, I choose the 9 yang divine skill. Practice here at the estate. You can't leave until you've started. Ask Steward Wang for food and supplies. There are 5 rooms in East Village, 1 for each of the 3 young ladies. The 2 left are 1 each for you 2. I'll have guards posted at the doors. Until you've begun the skill, you may not leave your rooms. By the way, what's your name? Your Highness, I don't know. I was sold into the household as a child. I don't even know where I'm from. I only know the Zhang family bought me, and they all called me Little Ye. You can't keep calling her Little Duck. How about this? She take my last name. Her name will be King. Zhao King. Your Highness. Say what you want. Your Highness, I'd like to learn swordsmanship. You're already a second-rate fighter. Why learn the sword? Your Highness's sword, the one that caught that super. Armored warrior in half with one strike. That's Mr. Guo's swordsmanship. When he gets back, go ask him. When will Mr. Guo return? I don't know. Mr. Zhang, no need for formalities. Your Highness, the prince was startled. I heard the Imperial Guard arrived in time and wiped out the assassins. That saved your Highness and my daughter's lives. On behalf of the Zhang clan of Xingyang, I thank your Highness. You're too polite, Master Zhang. Your Highness, the prince. I arrived too late. I let your Highness be frightened. I heard the Imperial Guard saved them. Where's that kid Han Hu? I'll buy him a drink later. Looks like Chun Dingbang serves father. Or hasn't joined any prince yet. Because if he didn't serve father,
he wouldn't dare get close to the Imperial Guard.
Much less say it openly. Your Highness, the prince. My daughter was protected by your Highness. I'm deeply grateful. He says protection, not Imperial Guard. That old fox sure knows how to smooth things over. Academician Zhang, no need for formalities. Looks like they never planned to stay at the estate. They think it's too shabby for their status, and don't want to pick a side. Good thing I have no spare rooms for them anyway. Go ask the eldest miss to come. Master, the eldest miss says she stay in the courtyard tonight. She won't be coming over. She pay her respects tomorrow morning. That girl has her own mind. She must be saving Prince Fan's face by making do in the courtyard for one night. Yes, that must be it. Mingku really knows what's proper. Marquis, the young miss says she's settled in. We'll talk tomorrow. Fine, that girl is proud. No one can make her do what she won't. She must hate all the back and forth hassle. Marquis, do you think it's possible? The young miss was charmed by Prince Fan, so impossible. I know how proud my daughter is. Master, the young miss says she stay at the estate tonight. She wants you not to worry. She's doing well. Academician Zhang, your maid, little duck, is greatly admired by Prince Fan. He grants her the surname Zhao and the name King. A surname and a name? She's no longer a Zhang family servant. She's Prince Fan's person now. Thank you, Miss King, for telling me about my daughter. These hands used to only serve tea and pour water. From now on, they can hold a sword. This afternoon, I mastered the 9 yang skill. The inner power hidden in my acupoints all these years has finally formed a minor heavenly circuit. The Sunflower Manual also has 9 evil-repelling sword forms, perfect for training with 9 yang inner power. Soon I'll be the greatest female fighter alive. Li Dequan, at your service. Are there 2 grandmasters with Jiaoju? According to reports from the front, the white-robed scholar by the 9th prince, Guo Jia, is an early-stage grandmaster. The gray-robed monk, Zhang Zhonbai, is a mid-stage grandmaster. 7th brother has so many men, yet his best is only a peak super martial artist. 4th, brother's mother spent so much silver just to produce one early-stage grandmaster. Little 9 kept quiet, and suddenly has 2 by his side. They only joined him a few days ago. A down-and-out prince, with no money or men. Why would 2 grandmasters be so loyal to him? The Glass Grandmaster Hai Lu. Oh, I get it. Hai Lu and Glass belong to those 2 grandmasters. Little 9 helps them sell goods. They help Little 9 put on a show. Each gets what they need. Makes sense. Too much sense. The other princes all have powerful clans behind them. Following them means being a pawn. Only Little 9 is clean, with no ties. That's why he suits these masters best. Your Majesty, there's one more thing about the 9th prince. Speak. Grandmaster Guo by the ninth prince. Left the estate yesterday afternoon and headed west. He should be chasing the eldest prince. Before eldest brother left, little nine sent a young monk over. Since Zhang Zhanbai is a grandmaster, the one he sent must be one too. So little nine has 3 grandmasters? With those 2 grandmasters there, eldest brother should be safe. Saves me from sending more men. The assassination attempt. Have you gotten to the bottom of it? Your Majesty, we have. Fine Rain Tower was behind it. Whose men are Fine Rain Tower? Your Majesty, it was... They say it belongs to the third prince. Didn't third brother go out to study under a master? Before leaving the capital, the third prince had already built influence in the martial world. Fine Rain Tower was built by him. They openly have 2 grandmasters.
10 super martial artists.
And nearly 300 men in total. For the attacks on the eldest and ninth princes, Fine Rain Tower sent everyone they had. It must have been the third prince's order. He wanted to remove 1 or 2 rivals before returning to the capital. I issued an edict. No lives were to be taken during the trial. He tried to kill little nine. He tried to kill eldest brother. Neither attempt worked, but he made both attempts. My edict. Did he take it as a joke, Li Diquan? Your servant is here. Third brother broke the rules. What does the law say? By the imperial edict, number lives may be harmed. Violators are stripped of royal status. Though the third prince failed, he intended to assassinate them. His crime should be treated the same as success, only the third prince has not returned to the capital, and officially has not received the edict. It seems, issue an edict. Prince Yan, Zhao Lingyan, defied my decree by attempting to assassinate Prince Fan. Though no lives were lost, rules are rules. The punishment is as follows. The third prince's birth mother, Consort Shu, is demoted 1 rank, from first rank consort to second rank Lady Zhao. The third prince himself is demoted from Prince Yan to a lesser prince. His new title is Prince Lingyan. As a warning to others,
Tell third brother
that this time I consider that he has not reached Jinling yet, and knows nothing of the capital's situation. Next time, a demotion won't be enough. Your servant obeys. Ninth brother really is hard to kill. Your Highness, Prince Fan's side suffered many losses, but he himself was unharmed. It seems the 1,000 imperial guards were prepared. They wiped out the assassins. 1,000 imperial guards. Father really is generous. Have we found who did it? No, they're tightly controlling the news. After the 3 great families arrived, all guards were gathered and watched. We couldn't get any information. The imperial guards were sent by father's order. In the capital, only a few have the nerve and motive to strike at little nine. Father wouldn't do it. Eldest brother wouldn't either. Fourth brother uses underhanded tricks. 6th brother wouldn't stoop to it. 8th brother is busy with his sect. The princesses have no reason to. That leaves only 3rd brother. 3rd brother is truly ruthless. When he strikes, he goes for the kill. Fine, keep watching. If anything happens with 9th brother, tell me at once. Yes. Your Highness, you're up. Where's Zhang Zhanbai? He got up before dawn. He said he was treating the old soldier's wounds. Let's go take a look. How do you feel? Master, I feel a little better. Good. Next. A grandmaster's disciple wife is really different. His inner force is as vast as a river. He transfers it so swiftly and cleanly. He only got the technique yesterday afternoon. He learned it that night. And can treat people today? He truly is gifted. Your Highness, the 3 families all sent word this morning. They want to thank you in person for saving their lives. Then take their daughters home. Also, the Drunken Immortal Inn and Silk Shop will be ready to transfer once you return. Let them come. We've secured the Drunken Immortal Inn property for 5,000 taels. We've also gotten the silk shop deed. Also for 5,000 taels. I found another tea house in the South Market. The location is a bit worse, but it's still lively. It also costs 5,000 taels. Just as agreed, the three families all offered 5,000 taels. They clearly don't want to curry favor with me, or owe me a favor. What's wrong with my daughter today? She's not usually unreasonable. She never embarrasses me before outsiders. Minku, pack your things. It's time for us to go home. Father, the edict has been issued. If I go back, you'll be defying the edict. The edict says we should spend 3 months getting along. It never said I must live here. You've fallen for Prince Fan after one day. No way, Minku. Tell your father the truth. Do you want to stay? Or it's my own decision. I don't want to put father in a difficult spot. Difficult? I'm not in a difficult spot. You're making things difficult by not leaving. Forget it. If you need anything, send word home. Very well. I'll take my leave too. Steward Wang, at your service. Pack up. We're returning to Jinling City. About the 3 shops. Coordinate with the 3 families later. Make sure all deed transfers are complete. Also, get Zhao King's contract done soon.
He's a martial artist now.
His value is different now. Yes, Your Highness. Your Highness, are you returning to the capital? I have something to do. You may go home too. Just return to your own residences. No need to be formal. Just don't reveal my whereabouts. But what if we don't want to go home? Who is this now? 9th Prince, this servant greets you. Eunuch Li, no need for formalities. Did father issue another edict? The imperial decree is here. Prince Fan, receive it. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees. Prince Fan, Zhao Fan, virtuous and capable. You have earned my favor. However, Prince Fan's current residence is too modest and unfit for a prince of his rank. The Ministry of Works shall begin construction today and expand it on the current site. During the expansion, Prince Fan shall stay at his estate outside the city. The left battalion of the Imperial Guards Lieutenant Colonel Han Hu shall station 1,000 men here to follow the prince's orders and ensure his safety. So decreed. Your son accepts the decree. Thank you for your majesty's great kindness. Looks like I can't leave the estate for now. Your Highness, His Majesty ordered me to bring this.
His Majesty said,
During the residence's expansion, your expenses at the estate will come from the imperial treasury. They won't be charged to the imperial clan's accounts. Thank you, Eunuch Li. Please convey my gratitude to father. Thank you, Eunuch Li. Please convey my gratitude to father. I'll be sure to pass on your message. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Someone tried to assassinate me yesterday. And today, father expands my residence. He even increased my treasury allowance. Father is slapping the assassins in the face, showing the whole kingdom that he protects me, while putting me right in the line of fire. He's making the succession struggle even murkier. Your Highness, should we proceed with the shops as planned? Proceed as planned. Zui Ying is the county's tavern. The tables, chairs, and kitchenware are all in place. It can open as soon as we change the sign. Call it Yuklei Tavern. The silk shop needs some renovations. Leave the Chun family's tea house for now. Also, pick a few nimble men from the veterans, who can wait tables, work the counter, or keep the books. Once the tavern opens, someone has to run it. Your Highness, the veterans can fight on the battlefield, but I'm afraid they can't wait tables. Then they'll learn. If they can't learn, replace them. With over 800 men, some of them have to be useful. Just pay them well. By the way, what's the usual monthly pay for a tavern waiter? Your Highness, waiters at small taverns make 100 to 150 coins a month. At a large tavern like this, about 200 coins. Then pay the waiters 500 coins. The head chef gets 1 tael. The bookkeeper gets 2 taels. The manager gets 5 taels. 500 coins is 2 or 3 times the going rate for waiters. Still, it's good if the veterans can live well. 500 coins is only half a tael. I sold one tea set for 3,000 taels. That pays for a waiter for 500 years. What a bargain. An incredible bargain. Taro system. I'm here, host. You only have 1,050 taels left in the system. Let's buy some MSG and cooking oil first. Boss, how much 1 pound SG do you have in stock? As much as you need, dear. Our warehouse is fully stocked. We have several hundred bags. Do you have 999 bags? Yes, dear, we do. Are you opening a school cafeteria? Yeah, I'll be using a lot. You have 20-liter cooking oil containers too, right? Yes, dear. We have soybean and peanut oil. How much do you need? 999 barrels. Dear, our warehouse doesn't have that much on hand. We only have a little over 200 barrels of oil and not enough MSG. If you're sure you want that much, place the order and we'll transfer stock from another warehouse. Or have the factory ship it directly. Fine, transfer the stock. Can you lower the price a bit? Dear, with an order this large, we can definitely give you a discount. Soybean oil is normally 168 yuan. We'll charge you 140 yuan per barrel. MSG is normally 9.90 yuan. We'll charge you 8 yuan per bag. The total is a little over 147,000 yuan. That's about 148 taels of silver. I've got more than enough. Fine, order the largest iron wok you have. Ding, this is a regular purchase. The exchange service fee is 20%. Total due, 177 taels, 4 mace, 2 candarines, and 404 cash. A 20% fee? What a ripoff. Here, take it all. Ding, payment successful. Delivered to the host's storage ring. Now opening a shop should be easy, right? We've got the goods. We've got the shop. All we're missing is salt. The coarse salt in the Great Zhuan dynasty is bitter and harsh. It's completely unusable, but refining salt isn't hard. Just dissolve it, filter it, and boil it down. That'll remove the magnesium chloride and sulfates. The village has iron pots and firewood. These martial artists know how to control a fire too. Refining a little salt should be a piece of cake. How much salt do we have in the village? The villagers had stored some. Add what we've gathered these past 2 days. Just over 100 pounds total. That's all? Your Highness, the villagers weren't well off before. And the veterans just got here. Use sparingly. It'll last a few months. It won't be enough. All 800 veterans are martial artists. They eat a lot and sweat a lot. Without enough salt, they'll lose their strength. Go buy more in Jinling. And don't just buy salt. Buy liquor, rice, flour, and meat too. Buy as much as you can. Don't worry about the cost. They say the glass came from overseas. They say the techniques came from a retainer. But we can't blame everything on overseas traders. The village has land, people, and veterans. That's the perfect cover. I understand. I'll take care of it. Buy more coarse salt. The more impurities, the better. And get the cheapest liquor. The kind that costs a few coins a pound. The 800 veterans' quarters are nearly finished. East of the threshing ground. There are a few empty houses 200 or 300 yards away. They'll be perfect for assault works. Your Highness, we bought 2,000 pounds of coarse salt, 2 jars of strong liquor and meat, and 3,000 pounds of grain. Everything's been bought. Bitter and harsh. It's too poor even for pickling. We need to get the refining just right. Too pure will make people suspicious. Too dirty, and it's still unusable. Butler Wang will teach you a method today. How to turn coarse salt into fine salt. Coarse salt into fine salt? Isn't that a secret known only to the great clans? You know how to do it, Your Highness? Add water to the salt and stir. Then filter it through coarse hemp cloth. Your Highness, why is this salt white? And so delicious? I've lived this long and never. That just means you haven't seen much. Now you've seen it. Try not to overreact next time. Your Highness, you're practically a god. You're Dongzi, right? Your Highness, get up, starting today. You're in charge of this salt room. Your Highness, these pots and jars, and these rags, they're all your responsibility now. Buying coarse salt, refining it, and managing storage. All of it is your job. Do it poorly, and I'll replace you. Do it well, and you'll be rewarded. Thank you, Your Highness. I'm just a lowly eunuch with no family or backing. In the palace, I wasn't even worthy to tie a noble's shoes after I came to the prince's estate. I thought I'd spend my life tending fires and hauling wood. I never imagined Your Highness would value me so much. I'll work hard, I swear. We can't leave this salt room wide open. Build a courtyard beside it later. Put up walls all around it. Enclose all these buildings. The courtyard needs to be large, big enough for these pots and jars. And it needs a large storeroom. Store coarse salt and refined salt separately. Build more rooms inside too, for the saltworks workers to live in. Butler Wang, handle this. Within half a month. I want to see a usable courtyard. Yes, Your Highness.
Dongzi.
Buying coarse salt. You'll be in charge of that too. Of the 800 veterans in the village. Pick 50 nimble men to work as helpers. Pick 5 second-rate fighters who can't do heavy labor. To guard the salt room entrance. Without your approval, no one gets in. Then pick 1 first-rate fighter to assist you. He'll handle purchasing and transport. And deal with outsiders. Send him to take care of it. Pay him according to the Ukulai restaurant's wages. Yes, Your Highness. Go to Jinling tomorrow and buy more salt. Take Dongzi with you. Let him get used to it. Have him start taking over. Your Highness, what are you doing? Making salt. Salt isn't supposed to look like this. This really is salt. But why does it only taste salty? Isn't salt supposed to be bitter too? Your Highness, how did you make this salt? It came from the village. This lousy village has thin soil and poor fields. How could it produce salt like this? Clearly, His Highness made it with a secret technique. No, this kind of secret isn't ours to question. Forgive our impertinence, Your Highness. This place is off limits from now on. Unless you become the village mistress, you can't come in. Wait, why am I thinking about that? Your Highness, these 5 men are the best cooks among the 800 veterans. They've all seen the world. The leader is Meng Sentai. He used to work in the Shen family army's kitchen. We've got oil and salt. We've got MSG. Next, we'll start cooking. Your Highness, absolutely not. I'm just chopping vegetables. What are you doing? Your Highness has a body worth its weight in gold. How could you do such menial work? A chore as rough as chopping vegetables. Leave it to me. Back when I served in the Shen family army, I chopped thousands of pounds of radishes a day. Fine, you chop them. You had to fight over that too. Once the vegetables are chopped, heat the wok first. Add oil. A lot more. A little more. Why are you being so stingy? Use the ladle on your right and pour in a full scoop. Add a handful each of ginger, scallions, and garlic. That smells amazing. Add the lamb. Stir fry it. Don't let it burn. We used to either boil or steam our food. At most, we'd coat the wok with oil. Who heats oil until it smokes before adding meat? It is a little wasteful, but this smells incredible. Keep stir-frying. Control the heat yourself. Once it's cooked, add salt and MSG. Give it a taste. Meng, what does it taste like? It's so good. Keep cooking. Don't just fry the meat. Cook some vegetables too. Change it up. If the heat's too low, add firewood. If there's not enough oil, add salt and MSG. Use your own judgment on the amounts. Remember, use plenty of oil and MSG. No matter how you cook it, MSG brings out the flavor. If the heat's too high, turn it down. You're burning everything. Too little salt. Who's that supposed to feed? You can add a little more. The oil. Important things should be said 3 times. Pour in the whole scoop. This is what we're having tonight, Meng Sentai. You all sit down and eat with us. A handful of greens stir-fried in oil. How can they taste this good? No bitterness, no harshness. Crisp and tender. So fresh, it practically melts in your mouth. We used to eat nothing but boiled vegetables. They didn't taste anything like this. No soy sauce, vinegar, cooking wine, or chili. We were missing half the seasonings. Still, it was fresh. We'll slowly stock up later. There goes my dignity. But I really want another bowl. You 5 will be the Manners kitchen crew from now on. Once the restaurant opens, you'll have to take over. The kitchen will be yours. Ask Steward Wang for anything you need. Figure out the recipes yourselves. I don't care about the process, as long as you get results. Once the restaurant opens, if the customers like it, that's your achievement. Here, talent earns you silver. Yes, Your Highness. We would never pass on the skills you taught us. Your stir-frying method is a secret, Your Highness. You just showed it to the 3 young ladies. Aren't you afraid they'll learn it? Wouldn't that benefit their families? How could they learn it? Can they learn to stir-fry? Can they learn how to add oil and salt? Can they make MSG? There is no MSG. With just oil and salt, the dishes will be nothing special. I'm the only one with MSG. What are you worried about? Besides, MSG and snow salt aren't for sale yet. I see. I wonder if Guojia caught up with Big Brother. Did he run into that other Grandmaster? No phones in ancient times. What a pain. Forget it. I won't think about it. Time to train in the 9 Young Manual. I need to reach the Grandmaster level soon, so I can protect myself. People from Shu Tower. This is bad, Your Highness. I thought this little monk was just a skilled warrior monk. I never thought he was a Grandmaster. A mid-level Grandmaster, no less. I didn't know, Prince Yu had someone like that. Your Highness, Prince Yu, someone wants you dead. I advise you not to resist. I can give you a quick death, and your men can keep their bodies intact. Bullshit. Go tell your master. His Highness has a Grandmaster by his side. If Grandmaster Dong wants to leave, you can't stop him. I can't stop him. If he wants to take someone with him. But what about you? What will you do? We die, I guess. What's the big deal? Our deaths will be worth it. This is bad. A powerful fighter. Is that Guojia the one beside 9th brother? He looks like a sour scholar. He's a Grandmaster too. Why does 9th brother have so many Grandmasters? Wendong Dubao was already enough trouble. Now there's another one. We're in trouble today. Keep that Grandmaster occupied. Don't let him get away. Zhang Bao just killed a Grandmaster the day before yesterday. He was from their organization too. Zhang Zhenbai actually killed a grandmaster. No, I have to kill one today too. And I have to do it faster and cleaner than he did. Is that even human? No good. We can't beat them. We can only run for now. Who do you people work for? You want to know? Then go ask the King of Hell. Wait, leave one alive. He'll make a perfect gift for His Highness. I've sealed all the meridians in his body. But His Highness is hundreds of miles away. How are we supposed to get a live man there? Carry him? Or drag him? Your choice. Either way, Zhang Jun killed an early-stage grandmaster. And you captured a mid-stage grandmaster. Which one do you think looks better before His Highness? Everyone. Zhang Jun killed an early-stage one. I captured a mid-stage one. Obviously, I have more face.
If only Zhang Zongyi were here.
That guy's strong. He'd be perfect for carrying someone. Mr. Guo, I won't forget that you saved my life. You're too kind, Your Highness. I came at His Highness's command. It's my duty. The ninth brother I protected can actually send people to save my life now. Have you forced the poison out? 70%. The rest will take time. Right. What should we do with that Higai? That's hundreds of miles. We can't really carry him all the way, can we? Your Highness, how much do you know about the Western Front? I led half of the 200,000 troops there. I've worked with the generals for years. I know the army supplies, terrain, and enemy situation. What about the imperial court? Who will provide the supplies? Who will pay the troops? After the war, what does His Highness plan to do? The Revenue Ministry handles supplies. The War Ministry handles military pay. Isn't that only natural? As for after the war, I'll lead the army and guard the Western Front. I won't return for now. Why does he look a little annoyed? The Crown Prince is a fine commander, and he's kind to his men. But he's way too straightforward. In the fight for the throne, he's just meat for the butcher. Now look at our ninth highness. He looks lazy and carefree, like he doesn't care about anything. But in truth, he's calculated everything. His vision reaches farther than mine. Your Highness, I'll write a letter tonight. Have Dong Debao escort He-hun. And take the 16 badly wounded men to the ninth highness's estate tonight. How will those 16 wounded men travel? Hire villagers to carry them on field beds. They can make it in 2 days, traveling day and night. They'll be safe once they get there. Good. Following me to the Western Front is still thousands of miles. The badly wounded won't survive it. They have a better chance of living with ninth brother. I'll guard Your Highness here for now. Once we join the 20,000 troops, we'll set out for the Western Front together. What is His Highness doing? Dancing this early in the morning. The ground here is flat. It's less than 200 paces from the river. Water will be easy to get, and waste will be easy to dispose of. First, build a 20-acre brick saltworks here. The walls must be thick and sturdy. Build them high. Your Highness, isn't that too big? Is 20 acres big? It might not be enough later. These 2 spots as well. Mark off 20 acres for each. Start with the walls and building frames. Yes, Your Highness. Go gather all the tenant farmers. I, the prince, will build several workshops here. We need workers. Who's willing to come? Meals included. 5 coins a day, paid daily. And good work earns bonuses. City laborers only get 3 or 4 coins. His Highness is offering 5. And meals too. His Highness is a great man. Our good days are coming. I'll do it. I'm in. Quiet. Come over here. Register one at a time. Move. I got here first. That's bullshit. I was standing here first. At this rate, we won't finish registering today. King, can you read and write? A little. Go help little Shanzi register them. Be a little stern. Line up. State your name one at a time. Anyone who pushes goes to the back. Your Highness, could my daughter help at the estate too? She doesn't need pay. Just feed her. Where's your husband? He fell ill 2 years ago. He didn't make it. Stand up and speak. Anyone willing to work can help. 3 coins a day. Thank you, Your Highness. Go line up, child. What about you? Why aren't you lining up? Your Highness, I'm a woman. So what if you're a woman? Can't you work? Or are you too sick to work? Women are naturally weaker than men at hard labor. A strong man can carry 200 pounds. A woman can carry 100 at most. So for the same pay, of course we'd choose men. Once the workshops are built, we'll need at least several hundred people. Hundreds of people need to eat. Someone has to cook, right? If you're willing to come, you can run the kitchen. 4 coins a day. Women can earn 4 coins too. I want in. Me too. Someone go find more workers. Your Highness, I'll help. What's your name? What kind of work can you do? Is there anyone else in your family who can come? I'll help too. The 2 young ladies are actually helping out. Have 3rd young master Meng cook a few extra good dishes at noon. It's a reward for everyone. Your Highness, 180 strong laborers, 150 young men, 330 workers total, 2 bricklayers, 1 carpenter, and the rest are farmers. Good, bring them here. You 2 will lead them, double pay. Start by clearing the ground and laying the foundation. Make sure the walls are sturdy. The foundation must be deep. Don't worry about wasting materials. Rest assured, Your Highness. Your pay is doubled too. Pick 20 men to log timber and gather materials. Yes, Your Highness. Have your men build the worksite kitchen first. You'll manage all meals at the site. Choose your own workers. Get the grain, vegetables, pots, and stoves from Steward Wang. Do a poor job and you'll be replaced. Do well and you'll be rewarded. Rest assured, Your Highness. Oh no, none of the farmers know how to make bricks. For a project this big, where will the bricks come from? Your Highness, are you worried about the bricks? How did you know? I guessed. The estate is about to start construction. The biggest shortage won't be workers, but materials. And the most urgent material will naturally be bricks. She's pretty sharp. Your Highness, my family happens to own a brick kiln on the river northeast of the city. It's 50 miles from here. We're planning to sell it due to poor management. If Your Highness needs it, I'll have my father transfer it to you. The Zhang family of Lingyang is rich and powerful. How could their brick kiln be poorly managed? She's obviously giving me a way out. The kiln already has all its masters, workers, and helpers. It's still operating. There are over a dozen loads of bricks at the dock. If Your Highness wants them, we can haul them all here. Fine, I'll take it. Miss Mingku, about what happens 3 months from now, you can rest easy. What does His Highness mean by 3 months? Emperor's decree. 3 months are up. One myself. There are 3 families wants to marry. Stand. Favor. Remember it. Months from now. Choose you. Mr. Zhang. Mind at ease. Miss? I didn't mean anything by giving you that brick kiln. I saw that you lacked supplies. I happen to have an unused brick kiln. You could use it. It's about 3 months. Crossed my mind. To avoid the selection. Can't be that you simply wanted to help me. Family's daughter isn't that kind-hearted. Feelings for me? Hey. Know each other a few days. Father. My decision. Man not to overthink it. Must. Think harder. Yes. Zi send 2 men with the Zhang family. City. All the paperwork for the brick kiln. When you meet head of the Zhang family, some think I took advantage and showed no gratitude. Your Highness. Zhang is rather interesting. His household registration. Shuang and Zhang Mingku worked all morning. Drink water. Hid in Dongzhang and never showed her face. Acting so high and mighty. From now, they have to choose one. Choose you, brother Zhang Yu. You don't want to take sides, do you? Choose you. Have a say then. Doing. Yes, Chief Steward Wang ordered it. Is allowed in. Me? Not. Steward Wang said. Wants to keep out the hose and the 3 ladies. Redoing. We're testing rock sugar. Said. Make refined salt from coarse salt. Able to do the same with sugar. The estate is opening workshops.
There's a business too.
Making some. Make this sugar. The method for refining salt. Dissolve the coarse sugar in water. Filter it several times. Water runs clear. Boil it. Ice, it's sugar. Boiling salt. Tried several times, and it never worked. Tried adding wood ash water with salt. Turned bitter. Worse than coal dust. Copied the salt-making method. Add it to sugar without changing a thing. Is inorganic. Is organic. It wouldn't work. Thinking of this method. Small feat for the 3 of them. Salt and making rock sugar. Different methods. The wrong one. Step is similar to salt making. Impurities first. Lime water. Dig up some yellow clay. All right. Water. Play water. Is this really making sugar? You're boiling poison.
Really be this color?
Most of my life. Sugar I'd ever seen. But this. But coal dust. Rock sugar. Come up and taste it. Pure sweetness. Earned bitterness. Or a town. Clean, pure sweetness. Sugar? Sweet, like sugar. Sugar look like this. Miss, it's so sweet. We have guests. Each guest a bowl of sugar tea. Take bites. Have some dignity. Miss, why is this sweeter than honey? Sweet. Has its own fragrance. It's pure sweetness. Good things. Can be compared. And knows far too many things. Refined salt cooking. Rock sugar. None of them could support. For 100 years. Grandmaster martial artist. Someone like that be an unfavored prince? Could the emperor's decree for the 9 princes to compete be meant to make His Highness famous? I've uncovered a shocking secret. Sugar can just be sugar. It can just be sweet. Floral, fruity, or caramel notes to complement it. Clean, pure sweetness. You like more? Are you doing all right here? Miss, His Highness treats me very well. Serve tea to the guests today. His way of telling the Zhang family. King now belongs to Prince Fan's household. Drinking this cup of tea is over. I'll have to treat him differently from now on. Lord Wang, cool this batch of sugar and jar it. For our own use. Cast aside for now. Enough hands. No plans for mass production yet. Eldest prince. Man did Shu Tower send. Master. Supreme warriors. 20 first-rate warriors. 200 or so were all warriors. The 200 guards with the eldest prince fell, and 100 remain. The Grandmaster sent by the 9th prince. Joined by Gai Gojia, who arrived soon after, to stabilize the situation. Grandmaster was captured. Were either killed or fled. Grandmasters at Little Nine's estate go? Your Majesty, there is still another Grandmaster. The Prince's estate, named Zhang Zhenbai. Behind at the estate. I see. Third Prince still made his move. Prince may not have received the imperial decree yet. Town, after all. The capital takes time to reach him. Received the decree. To do with whether he acted. It is a decree once I issue it. Town. No excuse. To account that he hadn't returned to the capital. Know what was happening there. Stripped him of his princely title. His mother's rank. Doesn't mean he was right. Bearing his dignity. Till 9. His estate. Rallied every tenant on the estate. Tilling the ground, digging foundations and cutting timber. Working at full speed.
He's building several workshops.
I don't know exactly what they are for. The 9th prince sent people out again this morning. Large supply of coarse salt. 3,000 pounds of it. Needs so much coarse salt for. Buy over 2,000 pounds yesterday? Doesn't know. Something else happened at the 9th prince's estate. People went shopping in Spirit City this morning. Went to South Market. Zhuxianju's sign with ukuleles. He's opening a restaurant. He sure takes things in stride. Tact. Figuring out how to stay alive. Thinking about business. Others. Any moves? The second, fourth, sixth, and eighth princes. As the fifth and seventh princesses. Any major moves. Doing as usual in their estates. Added more men. So more guards at their gates.
My sons and daughters.
Calmer than the last. Prince made a move. Did nothing. Was attacked. Did nothing. Ended the ninth estate. Troops, yet they still did nothing. Waiting for. To hand them the throne? Was it's only natural. Actions have coexisted peacefully for years. Are fools. To turn on each other won't be easy. On. What if I let it slip that the ninth has? Master by his side? Finally make them act? You a question. Your Majesty. Majesty, I don't know. You're cautious. Very well. Oh, have someone spread the news. Too much. That the glaze from Prince Fan's estate may have been from overseas by a grandmaster. Grandmaster is still working with Prince Fan's estate. Get them moving, right? While plenty of people have their eyes on the ninth's glaze. Your Majesty. Investigating the third's affairs. Get the ability to build the Rain Tower. Did he recruit 2 grandmasters? Grandmasters weren't recruited by the third prince himself. And behind him. The third prince apprenticed himself too, building his influence in the martial world for years. Temples across the land. The Rain Tower belongs to the third prince. It was that man's work. Grandmasters work for him as well. The prince is only the figurehead. And provided the money, men, and effort. Its personality. Arrogant face of his. Master could he recruit? He couldn't even recruit a top-tier martial artist. Was that man at now? Investigation says he's a mid-level Supreme Grandmaster. Level Supreme Grandmaster. That's on par with me. Level, one small step is like a mountain. Level 1 can't make waves in front of me. Breaks through to the late stage. A very different backer for the third. Have any forces behind him? Sect called the Soaring Cloud Pavilion. Have many disciples. One of them is elite. To our investigation, the Soaring Cloud Pavilion openly has 2 grandmasters, top-tier martial artists, 101st and second-rate martial artists. People in the Rain Tower, recruited from the Soaring Cloud Pavilion. Master is willing to spend big. Provides men, provides money. 2 grandmasters on the line. 1. Expect the third to become emperor someday? Him imperial preceptor? Since His Majesty's inner guard can send 2 grandmasters to kill the first and 9th princes, it shows they care a lot about the third prince. If the inner guard learns the 9th, prince has grandmasters under him too. I'm afraid they'll target the 9th prince even more. What's there to fear? There is an agreement among grandmasters. They may not leave their own territory at will, nor attack anyone below grandmaster rank at will, much less meddle in royal affairs, though that man is third's master, and a grandmaster. He must follow the rules. If he dares break them, I'll strip him of his cultivation, and banish him from Great Xia. I might have trouble fighting him alone, but I'm not alone. The grandmasters of the other dynasties won't just stand by either. When the time comes, we'll strike together. He can't bear our wrath. Your Majesty, forgive my words, but if that man doesn't show himself, and only sends his men after the 9th prince, then the rules can't bind him. Then it depends on little 9th's skill. He has 3 grandmasters under him. If he can't even fend off other forces, then he doesn't deserve to stay in this game. Have you heard? The glass at Prince Fan's estate was brought from overseas by a grandmaster. That Grandmaster is Prince Fan's partner. Glass is just one thing. He has other treasures he hasn't shown yet. I heard that Grandmaster wears white and carries a feather fan. He looks like an immortal. Doesn't look human at all. Your Highness, something's happened. Does Ninth Brother really have a Grandmaster under him? Your Highness, we can't be sure yet, but there's no smoke without fire. The activity around the Ninth Prince is indeed unusual. If it's true, then his old act of not competing was all fake. A man who could hide right under everyone's noses for so many years. How deep must his schemes be? Investigate. Have our people at Ninth Brother's estate find a way to send word out. See what's really going on at his manor. Most of all, confirm if he's hiding a Grandmaster nearby. Yes. Little Ninth has a Grandmaster under him. Where did he get one? If the news is true, then the succession game has changed. We must be on guard. What did you say? Where did the Grandmaster by Ninth Brother come from? Your Highness, we found nothing. That man suddenly appeared at Prince Fan's gate one day. There was no trace of him before that. Just one Grandmaster. No need to panic. It's not like we don't have any. He can't make waves. Your Highness, something's happened. What is it? All over the capital, they're spreading word that you have Grandmasters under you. Someone is spreading this on purpose. Could it be Father? So passing the throne was a lie. His real aim is to stir the 7 consorts factions into fighting. And I'm just the spark. The day the Jin army arrived, I knew I couldn't hide it forever. I just didn't expect him to move so fast. He wants me dead sooner, huh? At this rate, all 7 may gang up on me. No, I need a plan. Gather everyone we can trust in the courtyard. I have questions for them. The capital is buzzing that I have Grandmasters under me. Though it's not a huge deal. It's still a bit of trouble. And trouble is what I hate most. You're all close to me. Think about it. How can we minimize the fallout? Your Highness, in my opinion, if such news got out, it surely wasn't spread by ordinary people. Now that it's out, we can't take it back. Instead of hiding it, we should admit it openly, that Your Highness has Grandmasters under you. Isn't a bad thing. It may even be good. It could draw other forces to our side. Sister Zhang has a point. But what happens after we admit it? What will the other princes think? Won't they see Your Highness as a threat and join forces against you? In my opinion, the best way is to ignore it. No matter what they say out there, Your Highness should act like you never heard it. Just keep doing what you do. After enough time, the rumors will die down on their own. This girl seems to live in her own world. Do you think we can just ignore this? The issue isn't whether His Highness has Grandmasters. It's whether others will believe it. Now Father is fueling the rumors behind the scenes. Even if they don't believe it, they have to. What exactly should we do, Your Highness? Steward Wang, use every maid, eunuch and servant woman you can. Have them pass word to the factions behind them. All should say I have no Grandmasters, but the rumors sent out should vary. Some say I have no Grandmasters. Some say I have 1. Some say I have 2. Some say I have 3 or 5. Give them all different origins. From overseas, from the martial world, left behind by my mother. Anything works. It's just for show. Still better than doing nothing, right? They can even say I'm a Grandmaster myself. Say whatever you want. The messier, the better. Including last month's allowance and leftover silver. It comes to 162 taels and 3 kion. Your Highness wants outsiders unable to tell truth from lies. Let them guess for themselves. The more they guess, the less they'll dare act. This is information warfare. Put out news that blurs truth and lies. Confuse them, so our foes can't gauge our strength and won't dare act rashly. Your Highness came up with this so quickly. What brilliant talent. Your Highness, this is a great plan. As long as they don't dare move, we'll have time to grow stronger. Have you heard? At Prince Fan's estate, there's more than one Grandmaster. More than one. How many are there? No idea. Some say 2. Some say 3. Others say 5. That's nothing compared to what I heard. My second uncle's third aunt's son's sisters. Brother-in-law's neighbor's cousin works at Prince Fan's estate. He's seen at least 5 himself. I also heard Prince Fan invited a Grandmaster to guard his manor. That Grandmaster can flatten a mountain with one hand. Really? Isn't a Grandmaster at the same level as His Majesty? I heard the 9th Prince has an expert by his side, even stronger than a Grandmaster. He flies through the air and can roam from North Sea to South Mountain in a day. Today we'll talk about Prince Fan and his army of tens of thousands of Grandmasters. Could this be true? An army of tens of thousands of Grandmasters? A Grandmaster? Where did 9th Brother get so many people? Your Highness, these reports are hard to verify. In this humble servant's view, someone's deliberately muddying the waters to confuse everyone. Besides, if 9th Brother really has that many masters, what am I fighting for the throne for? But if he doesn't, and it's just to confuse people, if I step out now, won't I be falling into someone else's trap? Put our plan on hold for now. Hold our position. Keep watching him. We'll talk when we have solid intel. Yes. Have someone keep an eye on 9th Brother's movements. Then find a way to hold a poetry gathering in Jinling City. Make it a big event. Invite plenty of people. Send 9th Brother an invitation too. If he comes, you can watch him in secret. See what he's really made of. If 9th Brother is really that formidable. I don't believe it. A man who's hidden for over a decade can't stay hidden forever. Rest assured, Your Highness. I'll handle it now. Ninth Brother has so many masters under him. Who does he think he's scaring to death? Your Highness, this intel isn't very credible. In my humble opinion, there may not be any masters around the 9th Prince. This is likely just a rumor. Or the 9th Prince spread it himself to build up his image. No rush. Let's see what the others do. 9th Brother is playing with fire. Leave him alone for now. 3rd Brother will be back in a few days. Let's see what he does. Are masters around 9th Brother as common as cabbage? Like they're free? Your Highness, should I send someone to check it out? Sending ordinary people would be pointless. There are 1,000 Imperial guards at his estate now. Your men couldn't even get inside. Then what do you suggest, Your Highness? Have the Sect Alliance send over a master. Don't make a big fuss. Have him slip into Jinling quietly. Don't show himself yet. Just take a stroll outside 9th Brother's estate. If there's truly a master stationed there, we'll make other plans. If not, these rumors will fall apart on their own. Yes, Little 9th has muddied the waters. Interesting. I had just spread the news, and he immediately threw back even wilder rumors, mixing truth with lies. Even I can't tell which part is true and which is false. Your Majesty is wise. The 9th Prince's move was truly unexpected. That's exactly the point. If he did everything as I expected, what fun would that be? But muddy water is good. The murkier it gets, the easier the fish rise to the surface. You may leave. Keep watching. Report any movement at once. And keep an eye on the other princes. They won't dare act openly, but they're surely making moves in secret. This servant obeys. Little ninth, little ninth. I've truly underestimated you.
Take it.
Your Highness, this medicine works well for martial artists. The process is just a little painful. Bear with it. That girl Zhao King is gifted and loyal enough. It's time to boost her strength. What's going on? Isn't taking this medicine supposed to hurt? Why does she look so calm? Could the medicine have stopped working? That's it? Doesn't it hurt? I don't feel much. That can't be right. When I took it, it felt like ants were crawling through my bones. I wanted to die. How is she acting like nothing happened? Can people really be this different? Kid, did you water down the Great Meridians pill you gave me? Her meridians are naturally clear. She's suited for martial arts. Host, you were poisoned as a child. All your meridians were blocked. Of course it hurt. Poisoned? So I was poisoned as a child. And that's why I couldn't practice martial arts. Who poisoned me? And when did they do it? Do father and mother know? No wonder I improved so fast. Turns out I was a martial arts prodigy. Your Highness, I think I've reached the super level. What? One pill took her from second rate straight to super level. That talent is insane. At this rate, how far away can master level be? All right, go back and get some rest. Keep training tomorrow. Don't tell anyone about the pills. Just say you broke through on your own. Yes. Oh, tomorrow I plan to visit Jinling City. My safety is in your hands. I just don't know how long this peace at court can last.